Do 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 Yeah, funny. Yes, sir. We right where we got them right where we want them. Yes, indeed, he got them right where we want them. Yeah, man, we need to bring fill up a little bit, man, so we go ahead and stomp them out, stomp the frauds out. They frauding. Boy, I can't believe they frauding like that. They frauding. Definitely got us with the fraud package, boy. Got us with the fraud package. Man. Got us with the fraud package. What? That shit going, man. Magi in the building, please, my shit. If you ain't Sinetta, no time for that interview, dog. I put my shit out for niggas, I don't send it to blog. Plan kill off the Buddha, not being discreet. One puff is big pops and projectiles. Sun run, cold game, bring your cleats. The best blow, Eskimo, penguin beat. Don't need no blunt to burn. You run the turf with 10 niggas on the block. That's a fuck return. Ayo, Dolomite, prototype soldier with the solar light. Saber and he hold it like he hold a mic. Golden ice benders, sipping on that overpriced poltergeist spirits. Ripping at the open mic, posting nice lyrics like Mama moved mean overnight. Golden motorbike holding on some Tron shit. That nice neon kit is on it. The king's libation with exotic liqueur. The queen's vibration like a Sada Shakur. A lot of the poor, 44 threads, they ain't got it to store. Nubian Kush, black top pottery doors, 39% THC, the quality pure. Old rappers try to spit ain't hot as before. It's like I'm five, like the bull, bust the shots to the floor. Cats switch up their style when they ain't got it no more. Cause they gotta keep their product in store. These kids. See what that weed did? The yes man agreeing on everything we said. I swallow the mic like it's the love of my life. Don't get sliced and beat with the butt of the knife. Brother polite to say I'm animalistic, cause I still be in the hood with my hand on my pistol. The Hebrews think I'm cannibalistic, E5 divination, channel the mystic, audio visionary. Let's play poetical dictionary. Picture me burning down your missionary. Yeah, then I send you religion. That red dot on your head, that's Hindu tradition. Invisible, independent, intrinsic shit. I'll bring it all to an end with indivisible gains. Charles Xavier, getting your brain. Mental anguish, a manifesting physical pain. Wizard remains a dance in the chemical rain. Breathe slow, then I'm about this physical plane. Got military machinery that exercise, weaponized greenery. Shine at a jeopardize the scenery, son. Bruh, the beam 10 times your distance. Inclines convention. Stop rising with no trend line resistance. The parabolic breakout. I'm F-16 with the aeronautics fake out. God killer. God killer. God killer. God killer. It's the God killer. God killer. That's who it is. God killer. God killer. It's the God killer. God killer. God killer. God killer. It's the God killer. It's the God killer. God killer. God killer. God killer. God killer.
Black African power. What's good? What's happening? A well-organized lie defeats a disorganized truth every time. Woo-wee. Man, you already know what it is, man. It's God killer in the house. And I'm coming to do what I got to do. And I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm standing tall, standing strong. Hey, man, look, man. Y'all already know what it is. Hey, look, we're gonna let the building pile up a little bit, man. Boy, I see they out there talking trash, man. I don't know why they let me set the trap like that, man. Like, why? Why feed into the trap? I love when people do presentations. I just appreciate it. Because then I can just meticulously pick it apart. We good and it's okay. I'm enjoying myself. It's a great day. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. People calling me a YouTube teacher. You're right. I am definitely a YouTube teacher and I'm damn proud of it. I've never tried to make myself more than that. I've never lied. I've never made up shit. I never said I had this degree. I've never said that. No one can say that about me. Not only am I a YouTube teacher, I'm a YouTube content provider to the African-American community. And the message over the years has been so strong, the greater diaspora of African people have tuned in. Man, aren't I a lucky guy? Not only am I a YouTube teacher, I was a blog talk teacher. Aren't I a lucky guy? It just so happens to get into certain arenas and deal with problems that actually face the greater African-American community. Don't hate me. Hate the game, man. The game made me. Well, I like it when they talk reckless. That's my game right there. I like it when they talk that talk. That's my game right there. I'm gonna keep it cool and flowing all day long. We're gonna sit back and we're gonna talk about this. Well, you know, how long I've been rocking the red, black, and the green. Red is for the blood, right? The people, the Africans. Not only the Africans in the diaspora, but the Africans in North America. Blood. The green is for the land, man. But the land is the land. The land is wherever we stand, it can cultivate it. We cultivate land in North America. We own land in North America, right? African people, indigenous African people in Africa is sitting on land and resources. Blood, the land. Look, red, black, and green. The black, what? It's for the color of our skin, right? The people, right? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Right. Y'all tripping. Come on, man. Love the red, black, and the green all day, every day, man. Stop it. Stop it. And you think I'm gonna get in the way of elders. And I heard niggas lying about that. Like niggas be like, I knew it. I was like, why somebody gonna say that? Right? So y'all know my thing, man. Where we at, man? This is gonna be a good one tonight. I'm having fun. We're gonna enjoy this, man. Yeah, we're gonna enjoy this, man. I swear we're gonna enjoy this, man. Yeah. Somebody say take the debate. Nigga, I ain't taking no motherfucking debate. I got babies in school. I got 2 books somewhere. I ain't taking no free debate, man. What I look like? Go one of y'all go do it. That should be easy work for y'all. That's easy work. Go debate. Well, I'm debating him. For what? Tell him go debate somebody, right? Tell him go get an event, a live event, right? Let me see him put some work in, then holler at me. I don't gotta debate that nigga. Why y'all always want somebody to debate? Boy, late show, I know you got my back. But my point is, yo, we're gonna run a debate shit that's clearly obvious. I mean, some shit is clearly obvious. We got from the first day that Pan-Africanism started to right now, there's a clear track record that Black Americans can stick their head in the book and read it and follow its progression. This, my man, is where the rubber meets the road. We don't gotta debate that. I see you. Man, he gonna make us do it. So now we gotta follow everything, every victory, every loss, everything that was pushed and gained through Pan-Africanism. Now we gotta check the boxes now. Now, let's see what has Pan-Africanism done for the Black community in America. This is what I want y'all to do. I want you to take a poll in your family, mention some key names in Pan-Africanism movement, right? And see what their response is and see how much they know. Because for you to have a successful movement, people exactly have to know. I dare you, go mention Louis Farrakhan name, they know him. Sure do, don't they? Because he has affected their life in one way or another, whether it was negative or positive. Million people show up, Washington, D.C., right? Yeah, know him. But go try that, I dare you. Come on, man. I've never said anything negative against Pan-Africanism until the pandemic arose and I realized the whole damn thing was outdated. And when I said it, oh, why are you saying that? Am I wrong? So watch this. Let's do some, we're gonna do some simple, where we at? How many likes we got? Hold on. We're gonna do some simple math. Simple addition here. Let's see. Let me see if we tripping. Let's see. Maybe I'm just tripping, you know. Maybe it's something I'm missing. I'm not sure. Man, y'all get these likes up, man. We got 16 likes, man. Come on, man. I ain't talking no more. Let's get some likes, man. Come on, let's get some likes up, man. Like up the video, man. Don't hate. Participate. We're gonna see, this is easy for me, right? Boy, I tell you, man, that is definitely 2023. We're not sitting around waiting for a lofty dream to materialize. What is the dream? What is it? What is it? I keep saying it. What is it? What is it this Sekou wants? I heard Reggie ask him a question about his group he's in. Let me see the name of the group. Wow, hold on. Watch this. Watch that. We can get the name of the group. Here you go. Look, here go the name of the group he's in. Here, I'm gonna share the screen. Hold on, look. Watch this. Look. We're gonna share the screen. Look, this is what we're gonna do. We're sharing screens now. We're gonna share the screen. Hold on, let me get that to rolling up. Hold on. This is the group he belonged to. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Freedom fighters. He's a freedom fighter. All right. Need to be a freedom fighter. I wonder what this is right here. Freedom fighter. Hold on. All right. That's the EFF, right? All right. We're gonna do everything one step at a time. One piece at a time. One little thing at a time. The EFF. Let's look at the EFF. The EFF. Right? Come on, man. Get the likes up, man. Get the likes up, man. All right. All right. Economic freedom fighters. I like that. I like that. You got the economic freedom fighters. You got the economic freedom fund. That's different. That's an American thing. Okay, the economic freedom. Okay, the economic freedom fighters is the South African joint, right? Let's see where they at. Let's see what kind of ideology he trying to teach us, and let's see if that particular ideology won. Let's see, or let's see where they at. Foundation, I got you. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh, come on, man. Get this right, man. I don't want to mess it up. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, I'm gonna give y'all the real website first. Y'all go look it up, man. This what Black Americans do. We can read, you know. We definitely read. Black Americans definitely can read, you know. We definitely can do that. Definitely doing that. High level. So here you go. This organization belongs to you right here. Here you go. There you go. There you go. That's where they at. Man, I'm pretty sure they doing what they got to do, man, to get you where they need to get you, man. Shout out to the brothers, man. Right? Shout out to the brothers, man. All right. They got a good struggle going on. We're gonna do some reading on their website and see where they at. All right, here you go. All right. Man, got some jackets, they sell what they doing. Let me see. All right. Live streaming. All right. Okay. Okay. Man, go check out their channel, man. See what's going on with that, man. All right. All right. They the brothers and the sisters. Man, they doing what they got to do. National chairperson. All right. Treasurer. Yeah, got them sisters on that money. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right, let's do a little reading up on it. Now, let me put this right here because I want y'all to go ahead. We're going to start from the beginning here. This is some easy work. Go to the website, read up on it. Don't speak on something until you know about it. Really, you know, take your time, right? And we're going to read this and see what they really want to do. What is it they want to do? Because Sekou won't tell us. He's hiding something. Why just don't tell us, right? All right, let's go right to the quick. Let's see what their ideology and politics are. All right, this is it, right? Same group, making sure that's them. I ain't saying that. I don't see the continent. I don't see the United States continent here nowhere. Okay, so they basically focus. Okay, I'm with that. They focus as Africa. Okay, we can take that. We ain't tripping. I don't think we in a manifesto. All right. We ain't haters, participators. Y'all want to participate in this, participate in that. But let's see what you participating in. Let me know, because don't nobody want to tell us. We got to find out for ourselves. Ideology. All right, where we at? Where we at? Ideology. The EFF draws inspiration from the broad Marxist-Leninist tradition. That wouldn't have to be a white boy, would it? Sekou? Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. But I heard a whole lot of white scholarship, white this. Why they become walking contradictions? Let me see. Marxist tradition, all right, and finance schools of thought. Wonder what that is. Omar Fonan, also known as Iberian Francis. Franin was a French West Indian political chairperson. I think I'm gonna do some reading up on him. All right, okay, all right. Fields of post-colonial studies, critical theory, and Marxism. Marxism is popping up a lot. Okay. Schools of thought and analysis of the state, imperialism, culture, and class contradictions in every society. According to its constitution, the EFS states that it takes inspiration from Thomas, let me see, Sankara, all right. Kingsley, President Thomas, okay, in terms of both style and Marxism ideology. We're gonna have to read up on the Marxism. We had to really see, is that gonna be palatable for Black Americans? And have we tried that before? Prominent EFF members, Jackie Sadu declared the party. All right, let me see. Proudly. Sankaris, what is that? Sankaranism is a term sometimes applied to denote a left-wing ideological trend within the politics of Burkina Faso, a landlocked country in West Africa, of course. Left wing. All right. We're going to do the left wing. That's what we're doing. What are we doing? We just looking at it. We just saying, okay, got you. All right. I think we're comfortable, right? Now we know what we're dealing with, right? Now we can start making choices. All right. Marxism is a communist ideology that was the main communist movement throughout the 20th century. Developed in Russia. Oh, man. So we doing the Russian thing. Shh. We do the Russian thing. Black power, Black people, Black Africans following the Russians. I heard whole lot of white, dealing with white scholarship, but you're dealing with white ideology. Let me see. This should not be this easy. Nah, man, I'm just taking a simple approach. I heard the nonsense. The nonsense was, in some kind of way, we following white people or some type of white scholarship, but the very foundation of the organization that you're part of is following the Russians. So you mean to tell me Africans can't come up with an ideology all into themselves? So you can play white boy as long as they're the Russian white boy, but we can't look at science because science is the white boy. I'm smelling the contradiction already. Let me just stop. We ain't doing heavy. Let's read up on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop the link and see if anybody got enough heart to drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link, see how much who got the heart to make it make sense. Make it make sense though. Don't tell me that I'm some kind of way dealing with white scholarship or white science, and the foundation of your movement is Marxism. and left-wing ideology. Like, I ain't crazy. Maybe I'm just tripping. Oh, I think you might have said, well, their particular branch doesn't do that. So now we got separate branches. You already splitting already? Let me slow it down. Let me. So I think the question was asked. And I think Mr. Say Cool, since he's a sensitive dude, I'm gonna call you Mr. Say Cool, sensitive dude, said, well, his branch of the website I just showed you, they don't practice Marxism. We need to talk to some of them. Okay, let's do this. One thing I'll never do to you is, like, out of the blue, just come up, just say something that you can't put your finger on. Right? Let me drop this link, man. Hold on. Boy, shut up. Boy, I don't do no drinking. Boy, I ain't drunk in damn near 30 years, man. I'm straight where I'm at. I just can't believe the foolery that's coming out of the mouths of people, and I can't believe let me go to the vaunted chat. The vaunted chat. Tony360. Let me see what you're saying, Tony360. Oh, you drinking? All right. Then your next statement is, we're gonna let you read up on first, since you don't know anything about the EFF. I know a little bit about them. I'm not bashing them. I'm just saying that for me and my family, we're not practicing Marxism, right? We're not doing the whole left-wing thing. That's just for my family. We're not doing that. I've seen how that played out in front of our faces. See how that wasn't effective. We clearly had movements that was following Marxism in the United States. We clearly, so we had our chance to watch all this. And see, this is what you gotta know. You cannot let people make you keep going around and around in circles. It's called growth and development and change, right? You practicing the same thing, expecting different results, is called insanity. And Stay Cool is bringing you an insane idea. Why is this idea insane? Because he's trying to do the same thing, and he will end up with the exact same results. It's the craziest thing ever. We didn't have, listen, we've seen, this is the part that everybody hate, right? They hate this, right? Some of my favorite people, like Malcolm X, right? We know what movement he was part of, and then he ended up breaking away from the movement, right? They wanted to practice separatism. They want their own thing, their whole nation, right? Bet y'all had 75 years to do that, right? 75 years, okay? And the best you can come up with is telling Black people during the pandemic, don't get back, deny medical science and deny science. As we wait on you, watch how they say it. Reza Islam, this is how he said it to you. He say, well, we want to have our own scientists. Dude, you had 75 years to send as many people as you want to virology school. Embryology, virology. Come on, man. 75 years to send brothers and sisters, right, to get those degrees. An untold fortune of money to build labs. You can just build this. The lab don't got to be a giant. You can build a lab, right? And have them test anything dealing with vaccines. That ain't rocket science. You don't got to go to the moon to get that. But y'all listen to it and y'all hear it and y'all let them get away with it. It's crazy to me. So trying to be separate, there is no example. There is no example in humanity, in the history of humanity, of one group being totally separate, right, from the rest of the people around them and being successful. Because this is what happens when you separate yourself. You separate yourself from the trade, the commerce, and the innovation. The most important thing is the trade, the commerce, and the innovation. Yeah, most important. All that's important. Being able to put a spin on somebody else's thing, like the Chinese did. Right? Those type of things is important. Like the Egypt. Why do you think the Egyptians were so serious? Because they had contact with people in the Mediterranean, and they could get different ideas and bring it in. Like the Hittites, they could take the chariot and reorganize it. So the Hittites had the chariots, but they had the four-wheel chariots. Okay? Horses pulling a thing. That's all they could do was pull some troops. The Egyptians took off two wheels, added shock absorbers to it, put armor around it, like not metal, but like leather armor around it, right? Had a driver, had a person on the back, right? Two horses pulling, and they could shoot off the back of it. That's called innovation. They didn't have the horse and chariot before that. It was those trade ideas that made Egypt so powerful. They also had trading ideas with Nubia. They wasn't blocked off, and they was not separatists. You cannot give me an example of that. I'll give you an example. You can go to certain places where time has went by groups of people, because why, y'all? Because they had became separate. So when you separated from humanity, by the time humanity comes back to you, they would have grown based off of the interaction with each other. Based off your lack of interaction with the rest of the world, you stay stuck. This is easy to look at. This ain't no rocket science thing. This ain't you can look at the indigenous tribes that's left, right? They got tribes in the Amazon that's still shooting poison darts because they're actually separated from the rest of humanity. And you may say that's fine. We want to be that way. Okay, what? Ever. Do like Move did. Move was back to nature, nonsense, against industrialization, against science. Yeah, that's what they was, against science. Talking about they're gonna raise up black people. How you gonna raise up black people and be against science? See, that's your first cue. And I'm gonna tell you something. As I've gotten over the years scientifically literate, there's certain things I just could not continue to do, because you start to see the world in some whole new lenses, and you really say, I see you. Being separated is madness. The ideas, right? Commerce, trade, ideas, technology, science, innovation. This is essential to survivability on planet Earth. And this is what made Homo sapiens sapiens so successful. Not its ability to stay separate, but its ability to converse with other groups. Like marriages into other groups was essential, like African tribes, right? Like Egyptian tribes, like they married, right? Outside their local families, they married, right? Because this would keep peace. Ask them, separatists, to show you where this system of being separate has ever worked. So we know in North America, everybody that wanted to play the separatist game end up taking advantage of all the things that the great Martin Luther King brought through. The Christian. And I put emphasis on the Christian, just to have fun. They all fell down. They all did. That's what it was. And so don't hate the African American, quote unquote, Black American, because we sat back, right? As we study history, we see all the groups. We see Black nationalism. We see Pan-Africanism, right? We see Martin Luther King, you know what I'm saying? Christian groups, we see that. And we see what moved the needle the most. And we see what ended up being successful. And this is how you know it's successful, ladies and gentlemen. Watch how easy this is. You know you're successful when the very groups didn't want to participate in what you was doing. And now they have no choice but to take advantage of the things that you ushered forward. It's not a Pan-Africanist in America. It's not a Black nationalist or Black Christian nationalist in America, you know what I'm saying, that don't take advantage of the things that was afforded to us based off of the struggles that Black Americans pushed forward during the Civil Rights Movement. You'll hear them talking that outdated shit, don't vote. That's suicide. Anything, right, that's happening in your community, anything that can be used against you, you better be participating in it. Anything. Like, so if we voting and senators and stuff like that, okay, if those people's in those particular offices will affect our community, then you best to be participating in that. You best to be the one to pick and choose who you want. You best be able to put your money to the situation to make sure you get what you want. And this is what we need to work on. We don't need nobody telling us, well, we want to be separate, we don't want to vote, we don't want to participate. Oh, brother, I don't do that, brother. We ain't that. You can't change that with the vote. Man, that's called ignorance because we didn't have years to see it. Crazy. There are plenty Pan-Africanists that send their kids to colleges and schools. Plenty of them to go to the food markets freely without getting busted in the head. You don't see them saying, no, I ain't gonna touch that. I ain't gonna touch that. I ain't gonna do that. Nah, I ain't gonna do that. You don't see them doing none of that. No, you don't. You see none of that occurring. So I'm gonna say this again. This is how you know when something was the right thing to do. No, this is how you know when something didn't work, when you got to end up doing the very thing you was diabolically against. They was oh man, you're integrationist, you want to be with white people, you want to be that, and now they all the white people going the same thing. Ain't no separate place to go in America. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like a secret place you can go where ain't no white people. Like, I'm gonna go over there. Man, if you're a businessman, yo, you're not gonna say I ain't doing business with that. Nah, man, because when you got a business, say you got a restaurant, man, and your food is so damn good, and different ethnic groups want to come in there, you ain't gonna say, no, I want that money. Man, soul food be so good in Atlanta, man. White people come from all around. What you gonna say? No, I ain't doing that. Now you walk in contradiction. That's my point. We got to slow this down, man. We got to really slow this down and hear what this man is saying. Why don't he just say it? Why don't he just get it out and say, really, dog, what I want to do is we want the Africans to rule the world. Just say it. And so then I would ask you, when you have this one came together government, what part will the Black Americans play in that? What part of the governmental structure, because I ain't seen it laid out yet, I hear the rhetoric and talk, what part of this will the African American play in? What part of the government? I mean, are we going to have a sector of presidency or whatever we're going to Marxist? What are we doing? They have not laid out a plan for what they're doing. We want all he tell you, we're going to come together. Listen, man, Homo sapiens has been around 350 million goddamn years. And the last time they was one, when the numbers was about 20,000, and you already know they was getting it in not to be one. They ain't never doing that. Right? And as a matter of fact, man, African governments are smart enough. They got, come on, man, they belong to different sectors, man, and African governments sit down at the table all the time, man. So is that the unity you talking about, man? The problem is, man, that colonialism actually destroyed their structures that they had, right? And so they have been liberated, right? You can look it up. Oh, they ain't been liberated. They did, man. Come on, yo. Come on, bro. Y'all didn't know that, man? They ain't been liberated. They did, man. They got out of the yoke of colonialism. Now, whether they've taken advantage of it, whether they've been able to fully take advantage of it, that's definitely up for discussion. But they got their independence. Are we saying that they didn't get their independence now? So now, let me get this straight. I supposed to read that African countries got their independence in this state, and you saying they never did. Somebody lying. See, there's a difference between getting your independence, right, and taking full advantage of your independence. There's a difference between getting your civil rights and taking full advantage of your civil rights. And I'm smart enough to know that all African Americans who read a damn book is smart enough to understand the decimation that occurred during the time periods of slavery and colonialism. We don't need you telling us that. Since when? Like, come on, man, we read the works. Walter Rodney, he was at the Cairo Symposium. He wrote the work, How Europe Undeveloped Africa. Okay, but once they got their independence, right? Once they got their independence, then they have full control of their government. No, they don't. Well, you know how we do in the world. You pick and choose. You can be you can run a Marxist-style government. You can run a British-style government, right? You can run a United States of America style government. You can pick it. You can run an indigenous style government. You can pick and choose your life. You can do whatever you want to do. So I'm just trying to figure this out. You want us to do something with you that you ain't been able to do. You want us to do something with you, Sekou, that you have not been able to do. You know how we say it over here, though. Let me see something. We down another room for what? What did it look like? What does wholesale African unity look like? What do you mean when you say this? When? What are you saying here? African governments sit down at the table all the time. There ain't no such thing as the African Union. That's not real. I ain't never seen nothing like this, man. You just the rhetoric, bro. Y'all know what rhetoric is, yo? Like, so think about it. Only thing I'm talking about is scientific literacy, right? Which will help you in your decision making, in your civic affairs, which directly affect Black people. We want to be able to participate in our development, right? And then we want to be able to understand the natural world. So this is the foundation of what I'm talking about, right? And then the love for Africa has always been there. There's never been a time when it's not. So for a nut to come around you, nigga just popped up out of nowhere and tell you that somebody don't love Africa. Dude, I love Africa, but I love my home first. Like, don't that make sense? Like, why would I love you before I love myself first? Love yourself. Watch this. It's an order to this. It's called 1, 2, 3. He wants y'all to go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with no clear examples of shit working. He just wants you to do something. He don't know what, right? He just want to stay. Talking about a YouTube teacher, you're on a YouTube soapbox. First, what we have learned over the years, watching the elders. I will never forget having a conversation with the great Chancellor Williams' great-granddaughter and saying that her grandmother couldn't stand him because he was never home. Always gone. And I'm sure a lot of them brothers went through that with their families. So what I've learned is, hey man, pay attention to your family first. Get you fixed first. How many leaders do we got claiming to be leaders, but they raggedy? Just horrible people. Take your money, do anything. That means they haven't worked on themselves. So you would first work on yourself before you go save somewhere else. You would first work on yourself before you save your damn family. You can't even save your family and change their conditions until you work on yourself first. And I don't know why this is hard to understand, man. So you work on yourself. Then you work on your family. And then after you work on your family, your kids and them all together will help start working on the community. And after you work on the community, right? And then you start to working with other communities. Get your thing right here first, right? And then we can sit down and say, what is it that you was talking about? You can't clean up and take the trash out all the way in another continent before you clean up, you know what I'm saying, and take the trash out on your own damn block. The shit crazy. Walk past the trash, needles, crack valves, stepping on them, and then go save Africa. Who the hell does that? You know what it is, man? That's called, we're just gonna be lazy. Yes, because it's not hard to just talk. That's easy. But it's hard to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and start sweeping that block up. It's hard to go out there and have some conversations with the brothers that's hustling, because you know they might blow your brains out. That's hard, but it's easy to say, yo, we want one African government, Africa come together, yo. That's easy. I done seen them talk that talk for 15 years, yo. Ain't moved the needle. And then watch this, yo. This how we know that something ain't worked yet, right? When African people, that's African people in the diaspora, right? African people, Black Americans in America, right? When they need you the most, you go straight white boy on them. I told you, right? That nature will bring all your imperfections out. Nature will show you how contradictory you are. Because if you're not ready when a winter come in, your ass is grass. So we had a pathogen that colonized planet Earth. For the first time, novel SARS-CoV-2 hit the immune system of Earth's inhabitants. In real time, we all had a chance to see, or we seen it during the civil rights movement. But we was like, maybe that was, I don't know. I don't mess with Martin and them. Okay, but there's a Christian. Christian, I bet. But when that pandemic hit, ain't had one in 100 years. When that joint hit, we got a chance to see who really was prepared to help the Black community. We really got a chance to see it in real time. And I don't know why y'all still acting like that ain't what happened, because I laugh, I'm smiling. I wouldn't care if you ever got a vaccine at this point. Go munch on your herbs like they Skittles. Go for it. Because brother don't care. Go for it, bro. I know I'm not arguing with you about that. Do you? But what I do know is I sit back and I watch the Black Christian nationalists. I sit back and I watched Louis, you know what I'm saying, Louis Farrakhan and the Boys Nation of Islam. I sit back and I watched the Pan-African movements. I watched them deny high level medical science produced by Black people. I say, goddamn. I said, damn. What more can you do? The sister, the Black sister, the mRNA vaccine, the sister, she Black as the night. It's amazing. That's how we know they all fronting. They fronting, yo. They fronting. They fronting. It's clear. I don't know why y'all even listen to you say cool. If you're doing the same, they fronting. It's easy. They fronting. Black people. Oh, Black people in the making of the mRNA. I'm gonna mess with her. She said I thought it was the color of your skin that made you magnificent. That's your whole thing. You know, like if black people, we're gonna do the black people thing. If you look black, we with you. Remember, that's their mantra. That black, 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 black. That the fact that you black, then you're absolutely right and you are superior, right? Ain't that it? Okay, so then when the sister come through, right? With the joint, then why she ain't black enough? Because you was really promoting the ideology. You don't actually care about us. You only care about your thing. Whether it work or not, you're not even caring. It's obvious. Knock it off, say cool. It ain't gonna do nothing but go there. Sarnetta can't save you. I know Sarnetta's cap and save a hole. Let me do this real quick. Hold. Y'all already know, yo, I never actually get help from Sarnetta. But whenever I'm on a topic, whenever I'm in discussion with other people, I never get the help. Reggie the only one be crying about that. Raw Bourne be a little sour about that. I already know what it is for me. I'm gonna be on the panel and he gonna go against me. Now I'm strictly talking about information. I ain't gonna let nobody call me out my name, yo. He ain't doing that. But I'm just saying, because we're on a topic now, we trying to figure out, yo, what's up with Pan-Africanism, right? What's up with all that? You know what I'm saying? Like we all love black people. At least if you in this community, you're supposed to, right? We just want to make sure you ain't trying to figure us out, no matter what the name of it is. You ain't gonna scare us away from that. But we know Sarnetta, he always put the bell in between. If somebody say some crazy shit like Napata, what the Hebrew lady say something crazy, the bomb will go off and shit. In the middle, he do all that. I never expect to help. He's Captain Save-A-Ho. Don't be mad at that. But one thing you do know, whoever he's saving, they the weakest. I don't never need that help. My position is backed by science. My position is reading scientific articles. I go with the scientific consensus. I don't need no help. What I'm talking about is thoroughly established in the scientific world. And when it changes, then the scientific world will change, no matter how slow the change is. I don't come up with nothing on my own, right? I never say, I got a degree, and I never say that. I say, here's the source, we're gonna read it. My shit is easy to follow. My shit ain't, if I say evolution, you can go look at the textbook and say, oh yeah, evolution. You ain't gotta look on some half-raggedy website. Some people halfway ran their hat right and all that, and some looking all weak. Nope, my shit is very basic. I told y'all, man, I don't know why y'all don't get it. My shit is basic as hell, yo. And I make the shit clean, clear, and simple. So Sarnetta always help the other guy, whether it's Ali Muhammad, Red Pill, Blue Pill, always helping him, and how it always turned out. Crazy. Help Seti and young Pharaoh, help them to death. We can go back and roll the tape. Oh man, you out there? I say, bro, them niggas is snaking you, yo. Yeah, they was snaking you. Yeah, they was on the wrong side. Why y'all picking with the young guy? I say, yo, because he's a nut. Now he admits he's a nut. So now we're gonna find out down the line that Sekou is just that dude. Sarnetta always pick the loser, yo. That's what he do. He always helped the weakest. It's in this man's nature to help the weakest. You gotta know that though, brother Reggie. See, I operate from a position of power. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about. You don't got no power. Wait a minute. If it's 5 things, if it's 5 people, and 5 people make up a nation, and each person got power, then don't those people got power in the nation? So if there's black people in North America that are affluent at what they're doing and successful at what they're doing, then how isn't that power? We're talking about running the government. The government is not ran by one person last time I checked. Y'all got that? We're not living on a kingship somewhere. We're not in the Sahara, right? Somewhere with warlords or whatever the hell it is, wherever we think you ain't at there, where one person got the rule. And they keep talking about it as if that's what it is. Ah, man, is everything right? No, hell no. Like, who would sit here in America and think everything is fair and right? What? I mean, what? Fair? Fair is where they sell pigs at. Back to Sarnetta. whoever he picked, you know they on some Foolery. Yo is a master pseudo promoter. Say cool is pseudo. Man, hit that. I ain't seen nobody hit that link. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I bet y'all won't hit that link though. Bet you won't hit that link and make no sense. What's going on, brother? Make it make sense.
Peace,
What's up, brother? Make it make sense.
Nah, I'm just saying, you're gonna hold an L. It's okay.
Let me see you though. Let me see your face. I want to hear you say it in my face. Let me hold that out. Let me see.
You want to say me?
All right, now how you doing?
How you doing, bro?
We good, man. So tell me where you at? Where you at? You in Florida, Kansas?
Nah, I'm in Brooklyn. I'm a Brooklyn guy, New Yorker.
Brooklyn, all right, my man. Who he beat nude? I see the shirt. Fire.
You already know.
Yeah, I thought you was like in a Serengeti or something.
Nah, my family, let's keep it South Carolina, Orangeburg.
Okay.
I'm a half West Indian, half down south person.
Okay.
My mother from South.
All right, talk to me.
So
talk to me.
I didn't see Sanku presentation in the fullest. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
That's fine. Me neither. Go ahead.
But me and you be having conversations, you know, not too much, but
good.
No, so I'm just trying to say, like, I just think that, yeah, Sanku was a little off, but listen, I'm gonna explain to you. See, but I say it like, because who I am, I'm a native, I'm African American, so I understand what you're saying, but I also gotta understand what other people saying too, though, because I am a half West Indian. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, listen, I want to understand. Listen, man, I care for the well-being of African people globally, bro. Like this is me you talking to, man. Mm-hmm. I care so much, right? That when I start hearing a person talking some outdated shit that clearly they ain't on the table no more and clearly ain't work, why would I let that keep happening over and over again, yo? But like insanity, yo, is practicing the same thing, expecting different results, yo. Like, how is that possible to keep doing that? Why would that be possible? Why would I allow that to happen to me again, over and over again? When I hear the Malachi York speech, I'm supposed to say, yo, he's doing the Malachi York speech. I didn't hit him with that. I'm saying, yo, he's promoting outdated ideas. He's mischaracterizing brothers. He talked about atheism and how that's not African. Goddamn, Dr. Ben was atheist. Crazy. John Jackson was atheist. Crazy. Hubert Harrison, atheist. The smartest, brightest minds we had was atheist. And then he bashed atheism? Right. Come on, yo.
I respect you 100%, but I'm trying to bring it to an understanding that when we had Black Power, and then Huey P. Newton, when they had the organization, they had so much infiltration into the organization. I may be jumping off a tangent, right?
You're not off a tangent. They did.
They had so many infiltration in the organization, that a Black informant from the FBI said, I don't know what to do because there's so many NYPD and FBI here. Well, it's not for me to do here. Let me go out and do something else. So what I'm saying is that's why when I got on Smash Rockwell's show and started talking about the bread route that I'm trying to acquire, I'm trying to bring the conversation in a light that when you was trying to bring it about reparation, yeah, reparation is a tool in the shed that we need. Like my bread route is a tool in the shed that we need. You are 110, 150% right. But you guys, me, and then I gotta go to my West Indian, because some part of me they'll understand American way of thinking. He got a TV lens of way of looking at a Black American. Do you understand that, Uncle?
Yes, I do.
So I think that's the disconnect that we have.
I'm not disconnected from him. I've been fighting for Africa longer than him. He don't even understand his indigenous spiritual system in Nigeria. That's crazy to me. That's Doug. Why I gotta tell him about indigenous? That's crazy, bro.
Because they not learning in the school system, Uncle.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, say, cool. Has he never even, he said he never even heard about his indigenous system.
So where did we learn about our?
That's not the point.
I learned my indigenous system through people like you.
No, I'm saying Sekou living in Africa. He's a continental African. You ain't know that?
But yeah, I do know that, but you're not understanding.
I don't understand that.
No, a continental African.
So he should learn that shit first before he start talking to me. Go talk to somebody else first. You brand new in this. Kwame Nkrumah, all them, they understood that. Don't holler at me when you get it together, because I ain't the one. I'm gonna pick you apart before you get started. You barking up the wrong tree. We should be friends. We shouldn't be enemies. And when I told that man, I say, Doug, watch this. This how you know he frauding, right? When I looked him in the face, I said, yo, just go back to your grandmother's house, yo. Go back to Africa, right, to your grandmother's house and fix your community first, yo. He made it seem like I was a white boy that told African Americans, right, 200 years later, when we trying to fight for our civil rights and loving Africa, to go back to Africa. First of all, motherfucker, we don't know. Hold on. First of all, we don't know where the hell we came from Africa. First of all, sir, you know what I'm saying? So why would you tell me to go back to Africa if you brought me over here? If you brought me over here and worked for free and built your global economy to the tune of trillions, now you want me to leave? Nah, nigga, and I can fight for Africa. And no, I don't gotta go back. You tripping, this is my home. So when I told Sekou that, I meant it, and I still do. Sekou, you actually have a home in Africa. You literally have a community. That's not the same thing. And the fact that he characterized it like that, he's a fraud, because he know what I meant. And so if you teaching me misinformation, yo, listen, bro, if you teaching me wrong misinformation, take your ass back to your community and teach that, because we sharp now. Hey, yo, now Sekou was 10 years earlier, yo, before we came with the scientific literature, yo, he have us. Can't get us now, yo.
They don't know, They know because of the internet. Like how I'm talking to you now. Right, that's the reason. That's how they're being taught now. They're not being taught in the school system about Black people heritage. They're taught by Sa Neter. They're taught by people who come on Sa Neter's show. If you're not gonna come on Sa Neter, or somebody with some credible information gonna come on Sa Neter and give them the proper information, do we see the information that's on Sa Neter?
Yeah, Foolery, yo, complete pseudo.
All right then. So
90% of the pseudo, yo. If it ain't people like me and some of the real scholars he bring on their time, yo, we outnumbered, yo. And by the way, yo, your only information should not come from the pseudo killers of real Black atheism. It should be actually assimilated.
That's not our fault. That's not our fault.
It is our fault. If you got a community, bro, then you got to know what's going on in the world, yo.
Let's deal with the word community. You might have to look up that word. Let's deal with the word community, because we don't have that.
Okay,
you know that.
All right,
right.
Listen. What I want to say is this. There can be no excuse. There can be, we can, listen, at this point in the game, continental Africans, Black Americans, there can be no excuse for our success because we got these babies we raising, right? And so if we can go get this and go get that, right? It ain't on the moon, bro. Like we got online live. I could take you to the British Museum right now. So there is no excuse not to understand colonialism. There is no excuse not. You can go on YouTube and learn how to lay.
These kids could barely eat. When they could barely eat.
We talking about Africa. We talking about Africa, right?
No, I mean,
stop. Don't do it. Stop.
Yo, are you telling me every Black American could be fortunate to have 3 square meals a day?
Yeah, if they go to school, they definitely give you lunch. At breakfast program, you get the lunch. Yep. Now, if they don't go to school, right? If they don't go to school, then you're in trouble, right? But hopefully an adult somewhere, maybe a counselor. So hold on. There's actually, listen, that you have no idea how connected I am to this. I'm telling you that there are schools that are in areas and they actually check them off as being like low income schools, right? So they're getting the lunch, they're getting all that, they're getting the backpacks, they get coats, every damn thing, bro. We not in the middle of the Congo, bro. Listen to what I'm trying to say.
My cousin was just doing a route. He was doing, I don't want to give all the information out.
No, don't give it out. Don't give it out.
No. But he was doing a route for a school system in my neighborhood, right? And he was doing a route for somebody that he was taking over the route. It wasn't a permanent thing, but somebody was doing something else. He was trying to take it over for the guy. The system was crazy. I'm in New York. The system was crazy. He would have to pick up school from high school, deliver it to junior high school, deliver to elementary schools.
Deliver what? He's delivering
food. He was delivering food for the breakfast and lunch for the school system in the neighborhood. What I'm saying is that, and I have the mother of my children. We have conversations. My mother, my children work for a school system, so it's not like I have the school system.
Yeah, so we're not saying it's perfect. We agree that, right?
Right. We're not. So if they're not eating proper lunch, you think they're getting proper education? That's what I'm trying to.
What do you mean proper lunch? You mean like some vegan? Is that what you're doing?
No, what I'm saying is that if the school is hassling or doing all this lunch.
Hey, when you broke, you gotta eat pizza sometimes, yo.
Right then. So what about the education?
I'm not. Listen, man. Listen. You act like I'm thinking.
And I'm in New York. Listen. So we're having a conversation about the school system, right?
Yeah,
so
you act like I think the school system is banging super perfect. But the school system
look at the chart and we at the bottom of every single thing, ain't we, Unc?
I don't know. I don't believe it.
How you don't know, Unc?
This is the bottom of everything, yo.
Really? We're 27, 20.
Yo, how you don't know this, Unc?
I didn't know we was at the bottom of everything, bro. My fault. I didn't know.
I'm talking about in the first world countries. We are in the first world countries. We are the bottom, and the educated. There's some third world country are doing better than us, Uncle. You know
right,
that.
Go get that.
So, let me ask you a question. I didn't know that. Let me ask the question.
Yeah, go find
brother. Peace, bro. You know, I'm here to help. I'm not really here. I know you think I'm against you or something.
Nah,
I'm really here to help, man. I'm telling you, I swear
James Powell, you skipped James Powell.
Okay, yeah, okay. Let me let the elder speak and then. Okay,
go ahead, James, Mr. Powell. Unmute yourself. Let me see you in the chat. Speak. I see you. Now, how you doing, Mr. James?
Doing good, Unc. How about yourself?
How you doing, sir? Where am I wrong at? Help me out.
I'm not gonna just right out say you wrong, Unc, but I want to go on and speak to everybody else too. Pan-African James and Mr. What was that? Good Day?
Good guy.
Good guy.
Good guy. Good guy. He's the bad
All right,
guy.
how you doing, good guy? Okay, now you what I want to do is I want to try to get an understanding of what's going on with not all the Africans, but Sekou is an African. And I just want to try to find out what exactly is the problem with Sekou, why you and Reggie really come down on him so hard. And I think I heard him say tonight, I saw something that most of it, and he talked about Robborn too. Robborn was kind of getting at him. I don't know if a team of y'all getting on him now, but I really want to just find out what is all the disagreement about.
He teaching bullshit. You know what I do? Come on, man. Come on, man. I wouldn't care if he was from Mars. Think about, I'm gonna say, yo, take your ass back to Mars, where you just came from, to your grandmother's house on Mars, and go teach the Martians that nonsense, bro. Come on, man. You know I teach biological human evolution, bro, which actually helped us to understand what was going on through the pandemic. What I teach is palatable and functional. So if you go against that, then what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna shoot you up. An intellectual gunfight, I can't let him pass. Ain't my fault. He trying to fake y'all out and code it with, "Oh, it's me. I'm trying to do this." Bro, you just get your stuff right. You don't understand Diop's work. You're mischaracterizing his work, right? Now you're saying that I'm talking crazy about elders. Man, I'm not talking crazy about the elders, man. If the elders was wrong about something, regardless if they went to goddamn school or not, this shit is wrong. Everything they said wasn't wrong, right? The people I'm talking about, John Jackson, Dr. Ben, you know what I'm saying? Chigant Diop's, man, they say for themselves, that the next generation is going to help push the thing forward. You can't push it forward if some things was missed. Like, how would they, why is it that because they was Black and they our elders, that they possibly knew every goddamn thing? How is that possible? How it makes sense? It's 2023, bro. We're not going with the whole cult mentality. That's crazy to me. So there are mistakes they made. They made mistakes in evolution, right? Because things have changed. DNA evidence is available. Diop's used blood. They want to know the human genome wasn't mapped yet. He used the melanin dosing test. Like with that, how was that helpful? See, we don't even really think about it. I know what his theory, what he said about the people of Egypt. He said that it was Black people from the start, and not till around maybe when they started getting pushed out, maybe somewhere in the 17th, 18th dynasty, something like that. That's not true. He was right at the conference, and they came to a consensus. It was a conference that was looking for the consensus, and 3/4 of the people in the conference was African. Why they keep acting like they can't read that? Like, it's just crazy to me, bro. Like, what you want me to do, man? I read. I'm not going against the elders. I'm actually standing on their shoulders, man. And just like the youngins gonna come behind me, they're gonna stand on my shoulders. But we see what Unc was wrong based off of the available information. Now we know it's not that. They've learned more about the human genome. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all can't look back and say, yo, they beating up on Unc. No, they helping. They stand on my shoulders and moving forward. Other communities, listen, man. People who are in important positions in other communities don't continue to teach the shit that's wrong. They simply fix it, and nobody hassles them and talks shit about them because they have fixed something that one of their elders got wrong. How much shit did Dr. Ben and them get right? You know what I'm saying? Like, so the things they got wrong just because they Dr. Ben and she got Diop's in the fucking museum, dog. So how let me get this straight. How can white people respect Diop's with the stuff that he got wrong, right? To the point where they put him in the museum. Y'all ain't never asked yourself that question. Why? What? Why? Because they know the parts he got wrong. And they know the value of what he did and getting some of the things wrong. The only people who stunt that is the crazy fake community, James. Because they all fraudulent, bro. They not serious. And I'm saying the more scientific literate we get, yo, the more the world change right in front of our eyes, man. Right in front of our eyes. So Sekou could get that off 10 years ago. He can't get it off no more. It ain't even no space for that type of talk. I tell you what, take his ass down there in the hood, let me and him go and start talking that shit. Them dudes don't got no power. What you talking about, man? We make decisions all day long. It's our job, James and Pan-African James and it's our job, knowing what we know, to educate them and say, whoa, 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 but you know, if you just looked over here, there's a book called this. Look at that and see how you could do this. That's our job. But you can't tell them they don't got no power. They sure enough got the power to take your life. Ain't that the ultimate power to take somebody? Last time I checked, yo, only thing we is guys our life. And if you point a gun at me and kill me, yo, you got the ultimate power. I don't know what the power. That's I'm thinking it's based off being able to take somebody's life. At the end of the day, one group of humans can take more lives from this group of humans, so this group of humans just quit or get broken down. Ain't that how it works? Or maybe I'm in some place where we floating around.
Well, damn, ain't that you admitting that European
James. Let me go on and finish with Uncle. I'm gonna let you go on and do your thing, but that's one thing too. I don't mean to get on you, James, but we gotta learn respect, man. We gotta learn respect for each other. But back to what you were saying, man. Why don't you and Sekou get together, man, and sit down and hash it out. No, come on now.
I know, but I don't sit down. Listen, I have a rule. I don't sit down with pseudos. I beat them up, remember? Like, why would I? Like, who is he? Matter of fact, you don't know who that guy is for real. Who is that guy?
Intellectually beat him up, man.
Let's do this.
Intellectually beat him
up.
Hold
on. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But do y'all know him, though? No. Do y'all know him?
Most people don't know you.
I will say, we have seen a lot of people come and go in this thing. And so you do have to give people that just come into you, we do got to look at them with a side eye. So that I will agree with. But for now, he has not did anything for us to actually go ahead and stamp him as somebody we do not need to have in our community. I don't think that's
right. You're right.
All right. So if I'm teaching scientific literacy, right, and then you say out your mouth that you force scientific literacy in science, and the next statement is there's the true cradle theory that is clearly outdated. What you want me to do with that? You can't agree with biological human evolution and then say there's an area of the world that's totally different based off the damn weather. What textbook is you reading that at besides Diop's book? There's one book that states that. Who's backing that? White people are crazy because they was in the snow and the ice. And they had lack of resources, so it made them evil and crazy, and they conquered the world. Like, where that's at? Is that
that's exactly what Diop said. I don't think he said it like that.
No, but that's what Sekou is saying, though.
I don't know.
The evil white, come on, yo.
You kind of went a little far.
That's why y'all need to sit down, man. Y'all need to sit down and talk, man. That's just all it is.
Let me ask you something. If we
Americans, man, y'all supposed to be on my side any day.
Okay, but listen, this is what I gotta say.
What's wrong with you say, you gotta be on my
we're
side.
Talking about a scientific literary. We is on your side. We're just trying to help you understand what's going on.
Sekou is African too, bro. So
we are all Africans. That's what I'm trying to get across. Okay, you saying you scientifically literate. But hey, you know that you like 90% African, So how are you gonna tell an African to go back to African when that's what you are?
So that's what I told him. No, a Pan-African.
Genetically, you are African. You know that.
Pan-African.
Scientifically, you are African.
Pan-African.
Don't do that. Only thing different between you and Sekou is an accent. The accent is the only thing that makes us different.
James, scientifically, all humans are African, yo. What's your point?
No.
Whoa. So I think we need to have a conversation about that.
There you go.
What do you want?
That's when you see. That's what I'm saying. You go too far with this.
Now you go too far. I went too far.
Yeah, you went too far.
Is apes. So we're gonna chill with some apes and
go back to
somewhere. Come on,
man.
Jay, hold on. I'm gonna ask Jay.
Going too far.
James. Hey, James Powell, sir. Did you understand my statement?
That wasn't right.
Stay cool.
Go ahead.
When I told him to go back to his grandmother's house, yo, and teach that to his community. Wait, I know it sounds wild, but after I explained it to you, please help me. You seem to be a little older than me. Am I wrong for telling the person get out of here with that, yo? Like, knock it off, yo. Why don't you try it on your aunts and uncles first and see how they work in their life, and then come over here with that? I'm wrong for saying that, yo? Is that the same as when a white boy told us after enslaving us and bringing us over here and we fighting for our civil rights and human rights, you know what I'm saying, and loving Africa, and they tell you, well, then go back to Africa. That's the same thing? Come on, man.
No,
somebody got
Black African
it's not.
power.
No,
Black African
because
power.
most of us haven't. All these Black Americans here, man, we haven't even. You know, if you haven't went on one of these tours or whatever, we never touched the ground of Africa. So they can't tell us to go back because most of us never even been there. Of course, our ancestors come from there, but you know, I think it was wrong for you to tell that man to go back to Africa. And he right out in his presentation tonight, you could see that he was talking sense. You know, he was just talking right out stuff that's going on in the different communities. And I think he even said Africa's in disarray. You know what I mean? You know, they're over there.
Man, they talking about disarray. That's the place you should start first. What you talking about? When you pour in Africa, you dirt poor.
You don't understand what
Nah. Hold on, I don't like that. Since Americans poor, when you're in Africa, you dirt poor. No shoes, no food, no nothing. Dirt poor. I said it.
That's true. That's true.
See?
No. That's true.
Hold on, whoa. I can't say that. So he can say we poor. See, y'all got something
he
going on.
He said that. He did say that. He said they in last place in Africa too. That's what
is it right though? Is it right to be going at each other like that though?
I'm not going at. We're simply stating the facts. I'm okay.
Man, Sekou said we all in last place. He didn't exclude that.
But I'm saying, hold on now. Hold on. Let me finish. Let me make my point. We can have the conversation, right? And y'all know I ain't never been the type of person. If I'm wrong, yo. So maybe I don't like the way it sounds, right? And I get it. But I'm trying to tell you that if we all poor on planet Earth, right? Just tell me, yo, let's just take it. You know I could deal with that message better. Don't walk around the corner, halfway talk to me, say, yo, we really trying to take it, yo. Just say that. Don't fake me out with the rhetoric and the misinformation and all that and because it's not making sense to me. I asked this man, what is it that you want? So if you want all people that look like us, that have all the money, that'll never happen because all people that look white don't got the money. So none of that'll never happen. So we're going to take we'll be taking the government. Well, how we gonna make this better, yo? They don't know.
No, that ain't what the Pan-African vision was.
All right, explain to me, Pan-African James. Go ahead.
What it is that we were supposed to unite globally, and then what happens in Africa would help dictate what happens to us in the diaspora. That was what the original model.
Okay.
So Dr. Clark got a video on YouTube. Hold up, Dr. Clark got a video on YouTube right now saying what I'm saying is called Pan-Africanism or Paris. Am I lying?
Yep. I've heard it. Yeah.
So what that mean? I'm just
hold up. What Sekou is doing is the same model. Y'all saying that the model is outdated. Basically, what y'all saying is that y'all saying that the model is outdated. What we're saying is the model ain't outdated. We never finished the model.
I like that, James.
If everybody is getting killed. All the leaders are getting killed because we're going in this direction. That means you're going in the right direction if your enemy is killing the leaders. That's what that means.
So James, did you get vaccinated?
No, I didn't get vaccinated.
Right, that's my point.
But watch this. I didn't get vaccinated because I was asymptomatic. I didn't even know that I had it.
What?
What the vaccine got to do with building the community, bro?
They gave me a test, a swab in my nose. I didn't even know. They came back and told me I was positive. I feel just like I feel today. I've had no symptoms of COVID. Do you not know about this? Because watch this. The least affected people on the planet was continental Africans in that COVID environment.
What does that have to do with building between Africans and African Americans?
Nothing at all.
Because we want to follow a plan that's going to keep us healthy, dog. Like
the jab, the jab is not a plan. The jab is not the jab is a plan. That's what you're trying to tell us.
No, I'm saying it's
not a vaccine. It's a jab. Let's get it straight. It's not a vaccine. It's a jab.
Yeah, you took.
I don't want to argue about vaccines. Yo, you
great. Yeah, it was a national plan. It was
it's not a vaccine. It's not a vaccine.
It was a national plan. But one of the things is that
Reggie, you ain't gonna speak first, Reggie. You ain't gonna open your eyes.
Reggie has just entered the panel. What's up, Reggie?
One of the things that it did is it actually stopped the spread of the virus.
How you doing, Reggie? Listen.
Reggie, you cannot prove
hold on. Hey, Reggie, listen.
You
hold on. This is all I'm gonna say. Listen, hey, Reggie, where you at, Reggie? Mr. James, did you get vaccinated, sir?
Yes, sir, I did. Had the second shot and the booster.
Okay, so hold on. Did you hear how reasonable Mr. James Powell was? That good guy 7, he was a little bit, come on, Pan-African. It's something to that Pan-Africanism, yo, to turn you against science.
Right. I'm just gonna call him, P James, because I don't see James. Let me talk to you, P James, Pan-African James. I'll call you Pan-African James now. Where did you get your Pan-African training from?
Nowhere, YouTube.
This was crazy about this.
No, where did you? It's a direct question.
I don't have to go to school to learn the chronology of history, Reggie. That's all this is about. It ain't about what you want it to be about.
Pan-African James. So what is your Pan-African line? There's a lot of lines in Pan-Africanism. What is your political path to Pan-Africanism?
What is my political path to Pan-Africanism?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Is it scientific socialism? Is it communism? Is it our best interest? Is it what's your political line?
See, this is what people do when they want to clutter up the argument. Hold on, I'm gonna answer your question. This is just how y'all do when y'all want to clutter up the argument with things that don't have nothing to do with Africans uniting. Hold on.
I went to watch this.
This is what this is about.
No, I went
Africans uniting. You all over the globe.
No, see, that's
based on the conditioning that we find ourselves in all over the globe.
That ain't got nothing to do with
conversation is about. Yes, it is. That's
that ain't got nothing to do with it. That ain't got nothing to do with Pan-Africanism.
Yes, it does. That is the simplistic goal of Pan-Africanism, to get African people, wherever we find us on the globe, out of last place. I'm going to simplify this for you because
it's more complicated than that.
We got to go get a college degree to understand what it is to be in last place.
You're not part of an organization. Pan-African James, have you been to Africa?
No, I haven't been to Africa. But what does that have to do with what we're talking
James.
about? What African people in last place all over this
globe? So you have to go to Africa to be thinking about.
No, you don't have to.
So why would you bring up
Africa? I'm asking him. I'm just asking him. I asked him, where's his political affiliation? Where's his training? Where's his training? So, you know what?
Just because you've been
I'm Pan-African, but I've never been to Africa.
If you've been to Africa and we haven't, does that make you better than us?
No, stop it. One at a time, man. He said if you're a Pan-African, your job is to go to Africa. You sound like Marcus Garvey.
No, it don't.
Yeah.
No, it don't. It's crazy.
I asked you what organization are you in?
No, he said what organization. All right, you don't gotta go to Africa. Right. You don't
gotta demonize
what organization, Pan-African James?
Us for finding
out. Can you mute him for a second?
Y'all demonize
we can sing together, but we can't all talk.
Watch this. Watch this.
Y'all been miseducated. Why y'all demonizing us for being miseducated?
Stop.
Why y'all doing that?
One at a time. Hold on. One at a time. I know this is a very sensitive topic. James, you know my man. You know I'm on speed dial. Yo, calm down. I ain't demonizing Africa when I'm on your side in the conversation, bro. When you give me them good quality videos, I ain't demonizing you. Let's stop. Let's knock it off. People watching. We want to hear the conversation one at a time. So Pan-African James, I'm gonna let you finish because Reggie got his own channel and he talk all the time. We want you to be heard, sir. Go ahead, Pan-African James. And then Reggie, go ahead and handle it.
Okay, I want to know, why do y'all demonize us when y'all know that we got miseducated? Public school is an 18-year delay to us. I'm in the South. I didn't know none of this history when they educated me. I had to get out of school, struggle, and find this history. This is what happened to us, Reggie. Just because you was right next to Dr. Clark don't mean we was next to Dr. Clark in the South.
He came from the
You
South.
you don't even appreciate your proximity to these elders.
I was born in the South.
You demonize us for not even knowing them. Do you know I hate that I didn't find out about Dr. Clark until he was dead?
Yeah. So Pan-African James, I'm asking some perspective. I want to get to know you. I thought I knew you. Now I want to get to know you. So I asked for your organization.
Everything, hold on, let me tell you. My organization is everything that Dr. Clark and Dr. Benham said. That's my organization.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I asked you some simple questions. I asked you, what was your organization of Pan-Africanism?
You still
what training?
You ain't gotta have no training. You know what you got.
I asked you what your political line is, because to be a Pan-Africanist is the study.
No, you're the same line you got.
No, you don't have the same line that I have.
Yeah, see, I do, because that's what my ideology.
So you know what you're doing? See, the difference is I
don't gotta know Dr. Clark now to be on the same line.
You know what the difference is, right? The difference is that I actually knew and worked under these people.
So what, Reggie?
Right? No, it's important.
No,
it's important.
Now when you start doing what you
really not.
Okay.
Now
can I talk?
I can't follow.
Can I talk?
Dr. B.
Can I talk? Hey, son,
come on, fella.
I'm gonna mute out. Go ahead and say.
All right. So here's the thing. So here's the thing. I'm not saying Pan-African James, you are fake. I'm not gonna say that. What I am going to say is that when a person asks specific questions about organization affiliation, training, where you studied, who you studied with, right? Who you studied with, right?
So when we go to war, we don't have to study.
Hey, you study in war. Or you study in war. Everybody who goes to war, who goes to the military, does a job.
Yeah, well, we're not getting no type of training to fight.
Okay, but you won't let me talk.
It seems we fighting each other.
You know, you won't let me talk. You won't let me talk. So,
I think that's the only thing we show we're good at is fighting each other.
Huh? Say what?
I said I think the only thing we seem that we are good at is fighting each other.
No. You know what? See, when it comes to unity. That means a group of people joins a body. A group of people joins a body with a common goal. Now, I could tell you if Unc is cutting me off, that's fine.
No, he on the phone or something.
It's like those 5 policemen in Tennessee that jumped on that brother and beat him to death. That's a common goal too, right?
Well, yeah. See. Here's the thing: is let me explain. Let me explain about Pan-Africanism. Right? People who are Pan-Africanists, they study a particular line.
No, you was on unity though.
Right. But meaning you join an organization, an organized body, right, with common goals. And then what are the common goals? So when you ask a Pan-Africanist, what's their goals? There's some of them say scientific socialism. Some people say communism. Some people say our best interests. Some people say the systematic acquisitions of skills and knowledge for the best interest of our people, right? Some people say democratic socialism, right? And so when you study these ideologues that are part of Pan-Africanism, these are groups of people that follow a particular line with a particular series of goals for accomplishments. Then there are people who call themselves these things, right? But they're not goal-oriented, right? Now, there's many facets of Pan-Africanism. There's a local, right? There's a local group, nation, right? So in America, right, if you're Pan-Africanist in America, your base is America. You got to get your S together in the United States, right? So that you can speak to the rest of the world, right? But individualism doesn't accomplish the goal of Pan-Africanism and not studying, because then you have to have a political line. So when
Reggie, because you going long, and I want to,
I'm Brother Reggie. I can go long. I can go long.
But let's have a conversation because we not understand. Because when you go long, we gotta, stop and have a conversation.
All right. So, I'm giving you the elements. See, what I did in going long is I gave you political education, right?
So the elements the elements of it.
Okay. You seem to want to ask an honest question. So you have
Reggie, give me a prominent Pan-African leader in 2023, prominent that moved the needle.
Absolutely. In America, I can't give you that. In America,
50 years.
So what about the Ed Reese situation? So
what about Eric Kwanachi Boricua? What about Plo Lumumba? What about Julius Malema? What about those continental Africans?
Those are continental. So then,
but what about them?
So since you want to name names,
Morgan Foley or anybody like that, what about them? They're
all right, fine. So what is their? Since you want to bring up these names, what is their path to Pan-Africanism?
Well, they for the EFF, which is the Economic Freedom Fighters of South Africa, they're trying to regain the economics that was taken from them through colonialism. The mission is not complete. I mean, do y'all listen to?
No, but I asked you a specific question. So
I just gave you a specific answer to
they practice socialism. So they
that's what I'm saying. You're parsing
those things can be accomplished through socialism.
You're parsing out what they're doing. You're saying that what they're doing is not good to try to take the economics from the Europeans to colonize them. Is that what you're saying? What they're trying to do is not good?
What I'm saying is that
James, I live in America, yo. How about you?
I know, but what you gotta understand is the mission from a Dr. Clark or whatever. See, I'm not listening to y'all because y'all are my age. So I'm going to listen to somebody that's been here longer than me, longer than us, and that is wiser than us. And I'm pretty sure that Dr. Clark knows more than you and Reggie combined. And Dr. Clark,
of course, but I was a student of Dr. John Henry Clark.
OAU with Malcolm X.
How long did that last?
He formed that to try to get Africa and African Americans a connection to the
Pan-African James.
That is why that was formed.
I bet you I know about evolution more than John Henry Clark. So how long do that last? Now, it ain't with the NAS school. My point is, how long does the people who died 30, 40 years ago know more than you? How long do that last? Forever, dog? Like, y'all got to stop that being that crush. That's nonsense.
Yeah. But some things don't
make
change.
No sense,
if you know that you got your enemy don't change.
How long?
That's not changing. We still know the Europeans are the enemy of African people. Are we forgetting that? Everything is cool by now?
I think you forgot that. I think you forgot that, James.
I'm just asking because what you mean? Like everything is great now or something.
Okay. So that's what we acting like. No, that's what you hearing.
The argument was Sekou said that everybody was in last place. He did not just single out.
No, Sekou is in last place. Last place for what? Sekou is in last place in his thinking. Sekou mischaracterizes.
So it's wrong to acknowledge.
Sekou messes up and lie and make up stuff. And then he pull on your heart. Then he pull on his heartstrings. He's a fucking Marxist, bro. So won't you go do that?
Maybe I'm lost. Maybe I don't understand. Maybe the most of us we don't understand.
Yeah, you don't. Hey, Reggie Martin.
Don't understand.
Reggie Martin. Did you not ask that man? Was he not part of that? Yes or no?
Yes, I asked him.
What you ask him? Let's hear. Let's see if it makes sense. What you ask him?
Pan-African James?
No, what did you ask Sekou about the EFF?
I asked him, was he a socialist and Marxist?
And what lie did he tell you?
He skirted around it.
Right.
He don't know.
No, he said he don't know if they're socialists or Marxists.
Right, he don't know because he's an African from Africa, so he don't know.
No, you have to be part of the.
A good guy. You got.
No, he's a part of the Canadian branch of EFF. He's not a part of the.
No, EFF has a goal. Go on their website. Sister Tiffany put it up.
Economic funds to try to fund.
No. See, you're going for the.
Man in the tailpipe.
You don't. So listen, Pan-African James, you don't know. He said he's part of that party. right? So it's a party. So he says he's a member. He's an organizer from Canada. So that means he has to follow the party line. Go to the EFF website, right? You will see that there's a socialist Marxist organization, right?
Left wing, bro.
Right. So now, wait.
Any black person believing in Marxism
Clark
is
talked
fucking
about
crazy.
Put up my share my screen.
Your screen is shit.
Oh, my
It's
screen
already
shared. I don't
shared,
see it.
yeah.
You see my
We
screen?
see it.
Man,
Yeah,
we
so
go
you
down
see-
memory
see it.
lane.
Yeah, you see that. You see that. You see who I'm
Dr.
standing with,
Clark.
right? Yeah, I'm standing with Dr. John Henry Clark. You see right here? Right. I'm at Dr. John Henry Clark's funeral, right? Right. I'm everybody
We know that,
knows.
Reggie. We already
Everybody
know
knows Pan-African and James, except for you, that not only am I a student of Dr. John Henry Clark, but I am also a member of the Organization of Afro-American Unity, right? Have been, right? For the last 30-something years.
That's why what you doing is so shocking.
No, because you don't know what I do, just like you don't know what the EFF does. You see?
I pretty see. This is what I'm saying. You don't even know me.
That's
You
why
don't know
right
how
now I'm
much-
trying to
You
get
don't
a
know
bread
how
route.
much
I can't
I've
get no
studied the
goddamn
EFF
help.
since they come into existence.
You
I know
see?
that they come. Hold on. I know that Julius Malema was a part of the ANC at first, with which was the party that Mandela started. But they started to get corrupted, and then after Winnie died, he tried to take over the ANC, but he seen the corruption in it, and then he started the EFF.
So you know what he's trying to do?
Hold up. I know more about the EFF than y'all do.
But watch this.
See what I'm saying?
What are they trying to do?
Crazy about what you're trying to tell me.
No,
But you don't know that.
No, I'm gonna tell you what they're trying to do. Since they don't believe that African countries are sovereign, what they're trying to do is usurp the sovereignty of a already sovereign elected president, right? And they're in the guise of running a party, right? Or party to contest the next elections, but they don't respect the sovereignty of South Africa. They don't.
It was corrupted.
No.
See, you gotta go. See, this is what I'm saying. You really, Reggie, before you speak about this, you need to go start looking at what's going on.
No.
Oh,
You're saying
I already know about the whole situation.
You are saying right.
This is crazy.
Oh, everything is everything. Do I got a wrench?
I actually know about what's been. I've been following them for over 5 years. I can show you on my Facebook page. I can show you the documentation of what I've been following.
So why couldn't you answer the question about what their party affiliation is? Why couldn't you answer that party since you did?
No, I'm telling you, we're talking about the EFF now.
Right.
So about excuse me, the person, what is his name?
Pan-African James.
No, I'm trying to Nelson Mandela was a Pan-African. Am I lying? Yeah, Pan-African. All of this, Africa gets free from the idea of Pan-Africanism. Am I lying, Reggie?
Africa is already free.
No, it was not. It was under colonial rule.
Africa, that was in the past. South Africa has been free for a long time.
The chronology of how Africa got free. Yeah. Was it or was it not?
Africa has got.
I'm asking you a question, Reggie. Was it not Pan-African thought that got Africa free?
They got free from colonialism.
By what means?
Free and the position, and the Europeans pivoted to a neocolonialism attack.
Reggie, I'm asking you a question, direct question. Answer the question, yes or no. You can acknowledge it. There's nothing wrong with it. Was it Pan-African thought that got Africa free? Yes or no?
It was Pan-African thought that got South Africa and the rest of Africa released from colonialism, right? Which was freedom from colonialism.
So then
freedom has different levels.
Back on what got us free?
Freedom has different levels. We were chattel slaves. So they were in a colonial situation. We were chattel slaves.
Correct.
Right? So after colonialism, right, they were young Africa and they began to form states, but the European powers weren't happy. And so they put them in a neocolonialism position with the International Monetary Fund for Development. the international monetary development usurped their income. So they gave them loans that were almost impossible to pay back.
And it's
right?
still going on today, right?
Right,
Correct,
right.
Reggie?
But they are free.
So ever since the IMF, they've been, you know,
They
even
still
Nigeria,
under colonial rule based on economics,
right?
Reggie, stop it.
Ever since the IMF been made, they had problems, right?
Bro, they still under economic rule.
Because they use it, because these young African countries, right, were just being formed. And so they tricked them into loans.
So it didn't just affect South Africa.
Let me say something, man.
The whole Africa.
Tell the truth. That's all I want is the truth.
No, I'm giving you the terms. You don't know the truth.
I just got you to admit that how they got free. What do you mean? You didn't want to. I was like picking teeth. You told us say Pan-Africanism's got Africa free. You didn't want to tell us that.
Listen, I'm not yelling it. I don't know about all that. I don't know about all that tricking with a long shit. I don't know about all that. I'm thinking at this point that somebody could read the contract and the terms of the deal and figure out whether it's a good deal or not. I'm just thinking, maybe, come on, yo, I'm talking, man. I'm talking. I don't care what the hell you just coming out of, yo. It is your job as a government, a central government, to read business contracts. Ain't nowhere in the world you tell me they just ain't read it. So if they read it, right, and the terms was good for them, what the hell y'all crying for it about?
Man,
and if they so choose, they ain't gotta pay it back. Last time I checked, don't pay it back. Say it was a bad deal. Y'all know it was a bad deal. Let's rework that. Come on, man. Like we do that all the time, dog. Like are y'all like they so helpless that they can't say, yo, y'all know it was a bullshit deal. We're gonna take it to the world court. It's a bad deal, and everybody should be able to see it's a bad deal. Like, I mean, come on, yo, like, okay, well, let me give you an example. The goddamn African Americans realized that they wasn't giving us our damn civil rights, and we went and got that. And the government of the United States was like, damn, that shit is wrong. Based off our Constitution, you're right. So based off of the world courts and all that, you can't just give a person a wild ass loan, then drain them and kill them completely. Who's going for that these days?
But look what China's doing with all they building around Africa. They are really taking other nations' infrastructures if they cannot pay them loans.
Do you hear what you're saying, yo? Think about what
you really got to look at the history. I'm telling you.
No,
they was in the same situation we was in. We was miseducated. When they colonized them, they did not let them to learn any African history any longer. They colonized them in French history.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Y'all have not even. You got to talk.
What are you talking about? Listen.
Man,
there are so many tribes in South Africa, right? The Zulu being one of the biggest tribes in South Africa, they still maintain their culture. You're talking about schools? They were who they were, independent of the schools, of the apartheid type schools.
So you saying there was no indoctrination on the continent of Africa? That's what you're telling.
Oh, wow.
That's not okay. You grab it for straws.
No, because this is when I talk to people from Africa. This is what they told me.
You ain't been to Africa.
Hold on. I think let's go back to the IMF.
Bring them on the show.
We had a real dialogue, and they
bring them on the show.
Contrasts between colors. Like I was telling them.
Bring them on the show. Where they at? I don't believe you, Kurt. I don't believe. Where they at? I want to talk to them.
Once they built the IMF, that messed up Africa. That's when they got.
That came with the contract.
I had a conversation. I got a brother named George O'Dean. Hold on, matter of fact, you want me to pull up my Facebook page and I'll show you a conversation with.
Why is his name George?
Well, that's not because he's in America now. But he has an African name that's hard for people in America to pronounce. But his last name is O'Dean. He's from the Lua tribe in Kenya.
Why is he in America? Why is he in America?
He's in America because he's trying to take advantage of the economic dollar that they don't have in Africa. Why do you think the Africans will get on the raft? Hold on, let me ask you a question. Why do you think the Africans will get on the raft and go across the Mediterranean to get to Europe? Why do you think they do that?
I don't know.
They doing that because of the source of the global. That because of, let me educate you. They're doing that because of the value of the currency there. That's why Mexicans come to America. That's why South Americans come to America, because the dollar is worth more than the peso. You see what I'm saying? That's how this works. See what I'm saying?
The
only thing to make what y'all think y'all special about, only thing to make y'all special is the currency that you in close proximity to, the dollar. If your black ass was in, if the dollar fall to zero, you're gonna see how valuable these African Americans are. See, you just got the dollar.
The zero is not going to be just black people. It's going to be white people
y'all don't
too.
understand.
Hold on for a minute.
Not making no
proximity to the dollar that makes you
Pan-African James. Pan-African James.
You're going to find out when this dollar falls. That's how valuable your ass.
When Jesus comes and cracks the ground.
Everybody freeze for a minute. Everybody freeze for a minute. It's not my fault that you don't see yourself as special. From day one, my mother, my father, my aunts, and my uncles, and my cousins told me to be black and proud. Told me you were special. Said you special.
James Brown told us that.
Right, so I don't know where the hell you at. So if your parents didn't teach you was special, don't hate me, hate the game. Matter of fact, all tribes think themselves to be special. Last time I checked. So I don't know what you're talking about. So I don't understand what you're saying. I read the same shit you read, James, but you're making excuses. They can't do this. They can do it, yo. They doing it. They got the youngest daggone population on planet Earth, yo. While you saying they can't do it, they doing it. I'm just talking the charlatans amongst them getting us. Do y'all everybody hear this? While we acting like what Africa can't do, Africa is coming over here, sitting down with the presidents, you know what I'm saying, having conversations like world leaders do. You know what I'm saying? Working on their thing, they working like they supposed to, bro. Like we act like they didn't come out colonialism. Like all that take time. It was in the 50s, bro, where they got their independence, man. Everybody slow the hell down, bro. They working at it. They work. So we're not gonna sit here and act like they not working on it and we not working on it. And we ain't gonna keep crying about it because we know exactly what it is, James. The difference between me and you is you acting like you don't know what it is. You know what it is. You know the effects of slavery. You know the effects of colonialism. We know this, bro. That's why we fighting like hell. But don't tell me the stuff that I happen to do that I didn't really do it. Then I can't push the next generation. Yo, you know we can't do it. We can't do it. We ain't doing it.
We're not saying that,
we
just acknowledging where we at
you're
today.
Not acknowledging nothing. You keep saying what we not doing. Why you doing? Why you and Sekou able to do it? I want to know, why is it that Sekou can have land, can have a high level education, but everybody else can't? Why is he? Why is he doing it? Right? Why?
He's in Africa.
Having the choice to be a Marxist.
No, he's in Canada.
Obviously, somebody had to sacrifice. Somebody had to sacrifice for him to do that, right? Obviously.
Maybe his family got some money. I don't know what.
Because if he's in Canada, obviously he didn't get his education in Africa.
No, he's part of the He was part of the Muslim class in Liberia, right?
He got money.
And so and so he's part of that class. So then he then becomes a merchant, right? Like a lot of, because the only Africans that can leave Africa are those sponsored and usually of the merchant class, of the wealthiest class, that they can pay for the visas and stuff like that and get sponsored. So he met the requirements, the economic requirements for Canada. He really wanted to come to the United States, and I wish he would have. I wish he would have come to the United States, but yeah, I wish he would have. But he's in Canada, so now he's in Canada. He don't live in a car, Ankh. He's a middle class. But if you know anything about socialism and Marxist-Leninist training, right? Saying that you're in a class, middle class, is a contradiction. So many people don't study Marxist-Leninist analysis, but class structures are a contradiction, right? And so for him to say that means that, watch this, he's all the way in Canada from Liberia, and he's supporting a movement in South Africa, right?
The man said he got farms in his homeland. He has,
but he's in Liberia.
Yeah, but he has property in his homeland. That's what he's
right in Liberia. But listen, he's saying to you, now watch this, he's in Canada. He's never said he went to South Africa. He says he joined that party, but that party is only for the economic freedom of South Africa.
No. That's not what it is. See what I'm saying? Stop, Reggie. That is not what it is. Trust me, I know.
Wait. Who's saying? Trust me that you know.
Hold up. What that is?
That's
That is a start.
James.
That if you listen, if you listen to Julius Malema enough, you will know that he is for the whole of Africa. It is not just
but his party ain't in the whole of Africa, my dude.
That's why we need to have a conversation.
You were crazy.
Have a conversation.
Y'all sure talk a lot. Because I know y'all don't know.
Okay, so put the screen. Ark, I'm gonna share my screen again. Because you know what? He lying. He lying. He lying.
I'm not lying.
No, I'm gonna share my screen. Share my screen.
When South Africans was killing Nigerians.
No. You was a liar.
Julius Malema was speaking up against that. You done.
Hey, he got his hands in other business. What does it say right here? First of all, the EFF is an anti-imperialistic and leftist movement international outlook anchored by popular grassroots.
Is it international?
Right. Wait, no, he's looking. Outlook. Right? Formations and struggle. The political party is drawing inspirations from the broad Marxist Leninist tradition, right? Which is a state-owned philosophy. Everything belongs to the state. Now it's
watch it. You correct, man. You watch this. You correct.
Economic, right? The EFF pillars of economic emancipation, exploration of South Africa's land without compensation for equal redistribution and use, nationalism of minds. All of this has to do with South Africa, but they have an outlook for other places.
Yeah,
but it's about South Africa. Wait,
right?
It's appreciation role played by the fathers.
That's what I'm trying to get him to understand. It's just African people taking back the land.
He's in the middle of reading. You talk about James.
Okay, my bad, Reggie.
Go ahead, Reggie.
Yeah. So the vision of the EFF with determination and consistency associated with the protest movement in South Africa will also join in struggles that defy the unjust laws, right? The EFF is a South African movement I read that, right? The Freedom Charter, the economic freedom fighters appreciate the role played by the mothers and fathers of South Africa's liberation movement. And so this is about Southern Africa. See, they have a goal, right? South Africa first. Now they have an outlook, but they're not in other sovereign countries.
Right. They say nothing about nobody else sovereign country.
They can't.
Because they ain't got the power, money.
They can only do what they have. But he's saying that what this is, right? What they're saying is they want to unite Africa, as many countries as possible.
Where does it say that?
Don't put nothing, James. Don't put nothing.
James,
I'm trying to summarize what he's saying. What they did was they took the model.
James, you're lying. It doesn't say nothing about what
they took the model from China. This is what they did. What is China?
James, stay right here, yo.
I'm asking you, what is China?
James,
we with you, James.
James, we have documents.
They looked at a successful model and they're trying to mimic what China did. How China got themselves out in 100 years.
Okay, so they African people wanting to be Chinese?
No, they wanted to use the successful model of how China got themselves out of a third world country and almost at the beginning right now. They're using the successful model, which would be smart.
Listen, check this out. China's particular situation is different than South Africa.
China is in a bad situation right now. We do not need to be following China.
Because what happens with, you're absolutely right. What happens with China, because it's state-owned, the people don't mean anything. So their COVID reaction was horrible. Chinese people are expendable, right? They are expendable to the state. The state is
so many of them.
So democracy is great. This is what I'm hearing.
No. Hold on.
Let me say something.
I'm just saying you said there's no problems with democracy.
What I'm asking you is
no problems with it, is what y'all saying.
Man,
No,
It's
bro.
problems in every
Just do the
society, bro.
research
Quit
problems
the
everywhere.
cherry picking, is what I'm saying.
No, it's problems everywhere, yo.
That's what I'm
What are
saying.
you saying, bro?
No, China right now
China.
is having real problems. If they follow a model behind China and China is having problems, why would you follow a model behind somebody who's having problems? Is my question.
Oh, man. Every place has its different problems.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I put in their manifesto. You know what a manifesto is, right? So this is a manifesto. Jobs and land and jobs, so basically it's land and jobs. Where do you see Pan-Africanism? See, people use words, right? But their goal is to change the politics of Southern Africa, right? That is their goals. This Pan-Africanism stuff that you're talking about, well, they're getting it from the old Africans using the Marxist-Leninist doctrine, but how successful was Marxist-Leninist on Africa? Kwame Nkrumah's
okay, let me ask Brother Reggie, please. The system that South Africa is under now, is that good for South Africans? And what percentage of their country do the Europeans that are only 13% of the population? What percentage of it to you? Do you know that they own 90% of that country, right?
Okay, let me put it to you
what
this way.
What he proposes is for them to take the land from the colonizers, and y'all don't think that is a good idea?
Check this out.
I think they should just take the land, bro.
That's what he really owns. See what I'm saying?
But,
if you listen to him, that's what he really wants to do.
But don't do it in a Marxist and Lenin way, though.
He can't do that. So he's trying to go about it the political way.
They don't have the military to do it like that.
Let me do this. Let me put my glasses back on. Hold on. Listen, man. I ain't a hater. You think I'm sitting here hating over them toppling South African government? Y'all got me pegged wrong, yo. You know what I'm saying? I played cops and robbers. Damn near 25 years of my life. Broke all the laws in the United States of America. So if you think that I care about them toppling the damn government in South Africa, no, I don't. What I'm saying is, say it. Don't fake me out. Have me mixed up in some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Get me in the wrong spot at the wrong time. Don't have me riding in the car, you got dope and guns, and then don't tell me about it. Let me make the choice. Whether I want to ride in the car with dopes and guns. Give me the choice. Whether I want to be a Marxist and give me that choice. Don't fake. Now I'm wondering, why you gotta fake me out? Why you gotta lie about that? If you're a Jehovah's Witness, you're a Jehovah's Witness in the United States, they Jehovah's Witnesses. You're a Jehovah's Witness in Canada, you're a Jehovah's Witness in Kenya, you're a Jehovah's Witness. So if you, the EFF, it's EFF. Why are you gonna act like now y'all have made a new EFF? No, dog, you playing. Why you hiding all that, dog? Why you ashamed? I'm saying I smelt the rat. Don't hate.
He's not even South African. Wait.
I'm not trying to make it. You're yelling on the point. I'm not trying to make it. I'm not trying to make that point. You make that point, Reggie. That's not.
But why is he dealing with South Africa? He's from Liberia.
Because
it's a Pan-African situation.
Hold on, that's it. No, I'm getting to that. That's his life, and that's what he want to do. He ain't even a Pan-Africanist. He in a whole different struggle, not even thinking about his own country. We don't even know where this man is from, yo. He just talking. Y'all let the internet get y'all. Y'all tripping right now. I ain't said nothing about I'm Black African power, yo. Yo, my ancestral burial grounds is in Africa, yo. I ain't the one that hate. Since when do I stop liking? I'm never divisive between indigenous African people, continental Africans. When? When has that ever been my motto in my career? It must be something going on here. It must be something different going on here. And y'all not catching up. See, that my spidey sense went off when we talking science 1 minute, and the next minute, white people are holding them a race or some crazy shit. I say, oh, he's promoting crazy. Oh, then I look up the group he in. they Marxist, Fascist. I'm like, even if you was that, you wouldn't say it out your mouth. We seen what happened the last time that tried to pull it off. That ain't getting nowhere. Nowhere fast, bro. And the Black Panther Party was definitely my favorite. But I felt like, yo, they could have did the same damn thing and knocked it off with the whole Russian-China shit. Could have come to the same damn goal.
How you gonna do that in enemy territory?
Yo, can I finish though? I just want to finish my point. I'm Monday morning quarterbacking now, my nigga. Let me Monday morning quarterback. I'm simply saying that if you're in a house with an enemy and then you side with his enemy that he's fighting against, it's gonna be rough in that motherfucking house. I'm saying that the things that the Black Panther Party did for the lives of Black people, bro, you ain't need to be nothing but a African-American taking care of your damn community. Show me where being a Marxist or any of that shit help you feed your community in the morning time, yo. Matter of fact, the breakfast program wasn't started about them. The United States government had a breakfast program, and they ain't no goddamn Marxists. I'm just saying at times, yo, we get caught up in other people's shit is what I'm trying to tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Stop getting caught up in everybody else's shit and fix your shit. It's easy. Same thing, yo. Breakfast program, sickle cell, all that, yo, could have been done. I'm just telling you, it just brought the whole extraordinary heat that they didn't need to them, yo. They ain't need all that. Cuba, you realize right now, if you talk to a person, yo, who swear they down, they be big up in Cuba. This shit is ridiculous. Go talk to a Cuban who was born and raised in Cuba and talk that shit to him. Gonna get beat up. Fidel Castro is the man. Y'all crazy. Y'all will say anything. You know what y'all really don't want to be? Y'all don't want to be Black Americans is what y'all really running for. And you know why you really running for that? Because to be a Black American is to have pride. To be a Black American, right, is to stand up and look Europeans in their face and wrestle the power from them. See, that's the difference. That's it. I don't know. I can't talk about what Africa's doing. I'm saying right here, right now, I seen dudes get their brains blown out going against the system. And so we got to uphold that fight they got. So don't let a person come in with strange ideas, outdated ideas that ain't worked in 100 years. Get y'all roused up. Pan-African James, man, you got a decent business, bro. I need one of them sweatshirts too. Knock it off, bro. You diving out the window for no reason, bro. If you're gonna dive out the window, yo, dive out the window for your family, for your business, for your tribe, for your clan, dog. Everybody relax, yo. We love Africa, Jesus Christ. But as soon as we start focusing in on African-American business, like reparations, all of a sudden, these Pan-African groups, yo, it was crazy how when we started focusing on our thing, like we gave to everybody first. African-Americans fought in America and fought for Africa, yo. And as soon as we say, hold on, dog, let's focus. We just want to take care of this first. Then everybody mad, I see you.
I think it's the ADOS kind of people that messed that whole thing up.
Yeah, that's what that was. That didn't have nothing to do with no people. That was some African Americans that was dumb. That's pretty much what that was. Tariq Nasheed now.
Right. Don't have I want to say his name.
They whatever type of agreement that America would give, I guarantee you, they ain't giving out no extras. Trust me. They're gonna go back and look through birth certificates.
I would say both.
Sure they're not giving no extras out. You know how this is gonna work if that were to happen. Y'all know this. So we ain't even got to worry about nobody else getting nothing to where we got to be arguing with nobody else because the government ain't giving nobody from the continent of Africa nothing extra. They just gonna give it to us. And that's it.
They just cut a check for them though.
Well, why?
The state.
If they cut a check,
right? They just cut a check. Hold on. Why they take a check?
If they cut a check for some continental Africans,
yeah, they gave them. Watch how they give it to them.
That's how we trying to get you to understand it.
No.
Whatever country that they did that for, they getting some resources from that
country. Who got what?
Yo, you just say, hold on, wait. This we can't do in conversations. I'm not comfortable with his making statements and conspiracy theories. You know what I'm saying? Like the United States give people tanks and shit all the time, yo. right? You know what I'm saying? They give people money all the time. They sent, I'm saying, so, okay, y'all trying to say, well, they gave money, gotta do something. They sent me saying, do the right fucking thing, yo.
No, they gave them $55 billion to go inside to get them cobalt mines. That's why they gave them.
What?
Right.
See what I'm saying? They gonna
Right.
give you
Keep it 100.
They not giving you nothing for nothing.
They gonna give you money because they like
man, I'm gonna let you
Black
end with
African
that.
power.
Yeah, we love y'all over there. Here, y'all can have some. We just gonna give y'all some. That ain't how this work. You know that. Them folks probably got some mad resources. They whoever you talking about, if you could just identify, they got some mad resources. Did you see that those electric rocks they just found? Did you see that?
Yeah, what?
And you got
they got some
electric.
They got some rocks that generate electricity. You ain't see it?
Shit. Oh shit.
They just found it like about a week and a half ago. You need to check that out. It's crazy.
They don't know, never seen before on planet Earth, yo.
Never seen on planet Earth.
In Africa.
In Africa.
Yeah,
yo, let me pull it. You think I'm lying? Let me pull it up.
Hey, Bobby Banker, they calling it vibranium. They calling it vibranium.
Reggie know what it is.
Good night.
Good
night,
you think I'm lying? You think I'm lying? Reggie know what I'm talking about.
Good night, Reggie.
Good night. I don't think you're lying.
Yeah, man, they got some.
Hey, man, look, I don't believe in God, yo, but God give you cobalt, give you electric rocks, yo, at a certain point, you gotta say, hey, man, why don't I just take it back? At a certain point, yo, come on,
I was so mad that they showed the world. I said, why wouldn't they hide that? You know, they showing everybody. I'm like, man, you know them folks coming, man.
Oh, man, they gonna cut the check, yo. All right, our people gotta stop cutting bad deals, yo. Can we at least say that?
Yeah, I agree with that. 1,000,000%.
Damn.
But when you incentivize by the dollar, which is the most powerful currency, if I give you $1 billion and say, hey man, I'm gonna give you $1 billion, you do what you want to with it, but we need
somebody.
You know how crooks
but
is.
You need but they have the resources, but they don't have things
y'all serious right now.
Yeah, if somebody offered you $1 billion right now, right? If you didn't have no type of really ethics to where you really, you know what I'm saying? You really,
all right,
$1 billion is a lot of money.
But I'm saying Africans go to school globally, yo. They understand the system globally, yo. Like they come on, yo. They not just some dumb people sitting on the sideline these days. Yo, like we got the internet, they can access it, they can pull up the loans and see the loans and say, all that. So you're not just giving somebody $1 billion, yo, and not. I'm saying, yo, they can make a better deal. Look, I got this, right? I need this, this, and this. That's how it works. It's just business, yo. And I'm saying, I'm not dogging them. Listen, this is what I'm not doing, because I understand the effects of colonialism, right? And I understand the effects of getting spoon-fed for years, right? And so they coming out, they sleeper, yo. They, you know what I'm saying? So I see them being progressive now. The same thing you pull on them in the 50s, you can't pull them on them now. But Sekou got us dropping back to the 50s. I'm telling y'all, but
the presidents are closing borders. Sekou's talking craziness, but the presidents of African nations, they're closing borders.
Why not?
No,
I don't know that good guy what you talking about, but no, they're actually opening the border.
Well, I mean, open the borders, but I mean,
they're actually opening the borders. They're not closing
because
see, that's what I'm telling you. Listen to what I'm saying. What Sekou is, we really you not understanding. The Sekou is some boots on the ground shit on the continent. So he's giving you the play-by-play. Hold on, he's giving us the play-by-play on the continent of what's going on. So you got to know about Dr. Eric Chimbori-Kwa. You got to know about Plo Lumumba. You got to know about Julius Malema. It's a global situation now that we can talk to each other. So it's actually a great thing that he was a Muslim. You say he was a Muslim 2 years ago. He left that based on what he's seeing on Sinetta. You don't think that's good? What? And then he didn't go to Islam, and he didn't go to be a Hebrew. He went to the African spiritual thing. That's not good.
No, he not. But he don't know about no African spirituality.
He do start, but hold up. He starts, I bet you, Sekou starts his history with the chronology of Kemet. That's where he starts his history at, bro. He started with the chronology of history and he moves outward. That's all Dr. Clark and Dr. Benton was trying to teach us. They taught us history was 2,000 years old with Jesus Christ. We found out the history was ours 2,000 years earlier. We're trying to move the goalposts back to there. We're not trying to stop with the Arabs in 634 AD. We're not trying to stop with the Moors in 711 AD. We're not trying to start with the Nation of Islam in 1930. We're not doing none of that. We're going back to our origins of what we started writing and moving forward. That was what Dr. Clark, Sheikh Anta Diop, and all of our elders taught us. So how is he wrong? This is all we saying. We're not getting on you, brother. We love you, but you got to understand that this is a good thing. This is not bad when our continental Africans wake up. That's not bad.
That's all
he was a Muslim 2 years ago.
All I want to tell you is this book was written in 1967 by Hutton Muffet Company. All rights reserved, including the right to reproduction of this book. All right. It's in the fucking Baltimore City, the Edgar Allan Poe, Baltimore City High School, nigga. This is called the American Negro, the world background and new experiences. I don't know why y'all be on here lying, yo. They had it in the school, dog. In 1967, yo, let's see what they were saying. I just get tired of y'all, man. Y'all walks right into it, get beat up. I don't know why y'all keep doing it. Y'all
this was in your school system?
Like, yeah, Baltimore, Maryland, nigga. Shit, 1967. Let me read it.
Did you know about this book at night? And when you was
Edgar Allan Poe. All right. Baltimore, Maryland, 21204. That's the zip code. Let's see. School number 1, nigga. I ain't lying. If I'm lying, I'm dying, nigga. I'll take a picture of it and put it on here. Look, let me show y'all. Y'all be fucking with the wrong one. I don't know why y'all mess with me like this. You know I feel like I'm the best, yo. Y'all supposed to know that, man. Look, here, I'm gonna take a picture of it. Look. Take a picture of that. So y'all don't think I'm just making it up. Just having fun with y'all. All right. Take a picture of that. All right. That's the stamp in it. And then I'm gonna take a picture where it was written. Look. For all that, we ain't have it. Why ain't I want to teach you that? They ain't do none of that. All right. You probably went to the wrong school then. I can understand that. All schools aren't created equal.
You sure right about that?
Yeah, all schools aren't created.
Oh no.
Hold on. I'm gonna send it to my email. Watch this. I'm gonna show everybody. Look. So y'all don't think I'm just having fun. I actually is having fun. I told y'all before I started, I'm having fun. All right, let me see. Where the damn email at? Okay, got it. Bing. Watch this. All right. Oh shoot. Oh, and all right, there you go. Link. Look. I ain't making this up. Look. All right, there you go. Okay. Now I'm gonna go to my email. This is on the fly, yo. Get him right on the fly. Got him. Got him, coach. Put him in the game. Yeah, you've been saying this for weeks, though, Mr. James. You've been saying, hey, man, they hid it from us. They hid it in the damn library, yo. The secret vault called the library, bro. All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to share the screen. Share my screen, and we're going to see. There's my email. All right, so here you go. It's the first one. Oh, man, I'm downloaded. All right, I'm going to download it. Boom. All right, I'm gonna hit this thing. All right, let it load up. Let's see if I made this up or not. It's coming. Do 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 do. Here you go. I'm gonna make it bigger. Make sure y'all can see it. No, I ain't just talking. I don't never just be talking, yo. Nah, I ain't really on that talking. Can y'all see it? Yes or no?
Yep, I can see it.
I still see your email. I'm seeing your email still.
Well, I see something. Yeah.
That's your email. It ain't that whatever you trying to show ain't popped up for us.
Oh, come on, man. Let me get out there, man.
It said 2 attachments.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's his email address.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna do this. Got you. We got it now. Look, watch this. Now we got him. Look. All right, can y'all see it now?
Bam, we on.
What it say?
Edgar Allan Poe.
It says Edgar Allan Poe, school number 1. Damn, you
Come on, why you do that, man? Why you do that, yo?
You clicked it off. We didn't do that.
I didn't do that. Which McConnell did that?
Who did that? What's that?
The screen.
That's wild.
The good guy. Why you do that, good guy?
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
good guy did it on purpose, man.
My bad.
Jesus Christ. All right, y'all see that, right? Edgar Allan Poe, school number 1, y'all. Y'all see that?
Baltimore, Maryland. Yep.
School number 1. All right, let's see what the next one is. Hold on.
What book is this from?
I'm going to show you. All right, look at that. What'd that say? Right, look, Rayford.
Hold on, you still on the same page from what we seen.
It didn't change yet.
It should have changed now.
Nope.
It's still on the same page?
Correct. It's still on the same page.
Must be stuck.
All right, I'm gonna do this. Do it again. All right, here we go. Now I know y'all gonna see this. See it? What it say?
Okay, it changed. Yeah.
It say Rayford W. Logan something, and then it says a graduate of Williams College. Dr. Logan received his PhD in, I can't see that because maybe it's a glare, in history from Harvard University. He has been professor of history at Howard University, serving as head of the department of many years prior to his retirement. He has served on the United States, what is that? Commission for UNESCO, and as UN observer for the NAACP. His numerous writings include The Negro in the United States. It says A Brief History and the Betrayal of the Negro. And it says he has also served as editor of the
Journal of Negro History.
The Journal of the Negro History. I don't know who Irvin S. Cohen. Is that Cohen? Yeah. Cohen. Who is that? Is that somebody that's affiliated with him?
I don't know.
A graduate of the College of the City of New York and the Facility of Political Science at Columbia University. Mr. Cohen has been a teacher of social studies at the New York City Public Schools for many years, and his president is what is that? Presently the acting assistant director of the Board of Education Bureau of History and Social Science. He is the author of the Negro in American History and numerous teachings, material, and articles. Okay, now who are these people, huh?
All right, so these are the people who wrote the book, but look when it was copyrighted though. That's the book that's in the school. Look, so we did have access to the stuff we claim we didn't have. Look, copyright 1967, yo. See?
Yep.
Do you understand? All right.
Listen, I'm saying, yo, you know the joke, y'all gotta listen to me. I say, yo, they hid our history in a secret vault called the library, yo. So whenever you hear a person say they hid it, they never hid our history from us. It was always there, yo. I promise you, yo. And that's whenever a person say it's the hidden history, they trying to con you, yo. That's not legitimate, yo. That's how the con work, yo.
Yeah, that's why I talk about Wall Street and the rise of Hitler, because Anthony Sutton's got, books talking about how they rose up Hitler in the before he got him and Stalin. So yeah, they have all histories in books.
Okay, let me interject something here, because I'm a chronologist here, right?
I ain't finished though. Hold on. Okay. I'm showing you. I want to show you the screen. It's the title of the book. All right. Can I see it? What it say?
The American Negro.
Old world background and new world experiences.
Okay, now watch this. All right, watch this. I hope we can switch it. Did it switch it? Can y'all see it?
Nope.
It didn't change, not yet.
All right, I'm gonna do this. We're gonna look at the contents. Let's see what's in the book. What it say? Preface. Y'all see it?
Ancestors of American Negroes built civilizations in Africa. They said the century before Jamestown, slavery developed in England.
You missed something.
No, I was just going through the titles so I can see what they were. It says in the history of bondage. And then it says, I guess in the first chapter, I guess that's what the first prefix, it says, Negroes help development African
civilizations.
Go ahead, brother.
Negroes build great states south of the United
south
of the Sahara. Yeah, it's kind of small for me. I'm on my phone here. I know y'all probably on your computers, but I can see it. Okay, the third one is Negroes develop rich and varied ways of living. The African slave trade begins. That's the end of number one. Okay.
So when people say that we ain't been fighting to get our history for years, and by the way, this is the first book that my one and only book my father ever gave me. He said, yo, read this, y'all. This was 30, 40 years ago, right?
Did you read it?
Yep.
I'm talking about, hold up, don't be frightened. I'm talking about when he gave you that book. I ain't talking about 20 years later. I'm talking about, did you read the book when he gave it to you? That's what I want to know.
I didn't read the whole thing. I read the
right. Keep it real.
Yeah, I read you know what I mean? I read this shit once I realized, you know what I mean? But that shit ain't.
Yeah, I read a piece of Malcolm when I was like 18, but I didn't read the whole book, right? I stopped. That's crazy.
Yeah, but I definitely, you know what I mean, one behind on it when it came to that. You know
I read the Bible 2 times.
Look, so, all right, but watch this. This deep. Look, check this out. So, you know what I mean? I just don't think that I think it's our job is to say, yo, it's right here. You know what I'm saying? That's our real job to say, yo, it's actually right here, y'all. Hold on, watch this. Hold on, watch this. Okay, I'm gonna show the screen. I think this would be better. Hold on, let me see. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh man, let me go back. Boom. See if I can make this bigger. Nope, watch this. All right, I'm gonna share my screen and watch this. You're gonna like this, James. All right, so y'all see it, right? What? Y'all see it, right?
Yeah, we can see
it. I can see it.
There are many varieties of modern men, right? Scientists, they say how the various races of modern men develop, right? And talk about the Mongoloid stock and all that, right? So you can see it's dated. But watch this though. This is what they was clear on. Look, check this out. What'd that say, yo? Read that. What it say?
It says the Egyptian Negroes helped build a cradle of civilization about 6,000 years ago along the banks of the Nile in northeastern Africa.
That's why
modern man began to build one of his earliest civilizations, attracted by rich natural resources. People of varying racial background settled along the Nile. Say Negroes helped to build the civilization which today is known as Egypt.
See, that's where I was always at, yo, and that aligns right with UNESCO, yo. Right? They said different African groups built Egypt. Yo, I knew this for years, yo.
But now it says too, as it continues, it says villages founded by Negroes became important towns and cities within the Egyptian empire. So now these are, like you said, now those towns and stuff were founded by Negroes, you know. So Negroes had to start it, but then the people started drifting in. I think this is just my opinion.
That's correct.
Brought all the variations.
That's correct. That's what they're saying. Because,
but I'm just showing you, yo, that we can't keep saying, yo, they hit it. They didn't tell. They did, yo. We just ain't pay attention, yo. It ain't their job to make you drink the damn water, yo.
Okay, now watch this, Back then,
Julius all say the
we
same
didn't even know Egyptians was black.
Well, I did, nigga. But
I'm just saying, I'm just talking about how slow. I'm gonna tell you how slow I was.
in Baltimore City School,
I'm giving you my story. I can't speak for everybody, but back then,
school number 1, then.
hold on, yeah. Based on what I was seeing from the 10 Commandments that came on every Easter, the Egyptians was white. So I was like, you know, where we at in the story?
But that's Hollywood, yo.
I know.
Yeah, the white man.
That was my only level of education.
Hold on. Did you watch it, yo? Hold on. If you watch the 10 Commandments, yo, the Nubians came through. They was
they was like, look, Daddy, they go to Nubians.
I remember they was fly. They was the flies one in the whole movie, yo.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was crazy.
They had an up-to-date movie. They had an up-to-date movie, and they still put them all white. So they always put them all white.
I know that's the indoctrination that we got to deal with.
Man, watch the movie again, yo. The Nubians was fly.
I watch it every Easter.
Right. Everybody else was white.
I watch it just to laugh. I be laughing. I be rolling. I'm telling you.
Yo,
every Easter.
Everybody. The Hebrews was white, right? The Egyptians was white. But the Nubians, they looked like the Egyptians, was dressed the same way. They was the Nubians. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah, that's my point.
And then what's crazy about it, when you really learn the history, they using names like Seti, Ramesses, but they got Moses in the middle. So they telling you the time period when they said Moses. See, you got to think about this. This is what they told us. So Moses was around when Seti and Ramesses was living. But then when we go back now and look at the text and the archaeology, we don't see Moses nowhere.
Not at all. Not at all.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we was indoctrinated. This is what we was taught that what was going on. Moses came down. They had the Hathor statue. Now we know that that's Hathor. We didn't know what that golden
Hathor, that's the Nubian god.
Yeah, we didn't know this though. And the movie was going on. They had the golden calf and they threw it. He threw the 10 Commandments on it. And it was crazy when you watch the movie and know your history now.
And the floor crack and all that shit.
What you say, good guy?
I said when the floor cracks, when they throw the stab, throw the half throw.
Yeah, it's a great comical movie though. But you know what's crazy about it? Adults believe that's true. Adults believe that. They had us believing it. We adults, we believed that was true, bro. My grandmama and them used to have it on the TV.
Hey, look, hey James, I want you on my side. Look, this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna help you out here. So you don't think I lost my mind? Say cool, hey, you think I lost my mind? Yo, I didn't. Look, this is what I do. Look, I'm gonna show y'all something. Right?
Why you doing that? I want to say to James. James said, yeah, they had us believing that, but it goes back to whoever is in charge and got control of everything. They control the communications, they control the newspapers and all the print. You know, they just right out program us, man. And we can't do nothing but believe it because there's nothing else to read, you know, or nothing else to see.
Correct.
So that's why we believe it all the time. And all of us used to believe the 10 Commandments and stuff was like that until now. Right now, we've been able to examine it and investigate it for ourselves and see that it's a lie. We need to get this truth to the youngsters that's coming up, man, so that they won't continually fool and trick them like they did us, you know?
That's what our mission is, to get them chronologically aligned so they don't get tricked like we had to get tricked. I call what we went through was an 18-year delay. They miseducated us. So when we got out of school, we didn't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? We knew the basis of math and reading. Well, I'm talking about back in my day. You know, basically, I was living in a black neighborhood. They taught us the basis of math and reading, but the stuff that I had to learn after school was way more valuable. You know what I'm saying? The stuff that I learned now, I think it would have put me on a different trajectory. And I think that that's why it's valuable for the next generation, because it'll put them on a different trajectory. They won't have to go through this dumb stuff that we went through. You know what I'm saying? Because they'll know better.
Yeah, I think my daughter would.
Go ahead.
I think because my daughter's in Spelman, and I think because of me listening and learning what I listen to Sada and listen to y'all,
is what galvanized her to go to, to go to Spelman and go to school for psychology and, do what she's doing right now.
Right. So she embraced going to a Black university based on your
yeah, and I named her I named her Sakara after, because of what I learned.
Correct. Yeah, man. So we moving, you right, but we gotta recognize the plight of our brothers and sisters on the continent too, because they got colonized just like we got enslaved. That's all this. I think.
We read, we get that, bro.
Right. I'm just saying. I think that's all that's going on here. I think,
and they still doing it over there right now. They at them now, man. Them Japanese, not Japanese, but the Chinese. Oh man, they over there. They building this, that, roads, and I mean, just
you think they just walked in there, without guns, come on, stop.
No, that's bad. They're doing bad deals.
They doing right.
See, a Pan-African that just died, and see, you would have loved to known him. He gave them the money back. John Magufuli from Tanzania. He looked at the contract that they gave him because he was trying to get something built like a railroad or a port or something, and he looked at that deal and seen that it was bad. He tore the deal up and sent that, gave them that back, and they were so pissed off. Matter of fact, they kind of he died mysteriously within the last 2 years, and they
mysteriously,
they kind of think it was some foul play. See what I'm saying? So you gotta know what's going on the continent too. So when people on the continent start talking, we'll know what they talking about, because I know what Sekou's talking about. Julius Malema is very inspiring on the continent. He's very powerful right now, If you know about if you go just look up some of his YouTube videos, I think you'll agree with some of the things that he say if you're just familiar with him, right? So
I don't disagree with all that. Come on, I ain't tripping.
Right. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, but if you ain't familiar, I'm just saying get familiar with the brother, and maybe you could see some things. Maybe you might not agree with him 100%, but
you won't be so hard on him, James.
James some of the things that he's doing, it's for the betterment of our people, brother. He's not.
All right, so why that man get to be so hard on me? See?
No.
Well, maybe we'll learn how to stop being so hard on each other, man. Because we need to come. We got to come together. If I'm talking about as a Black nation and a Black family, and we so scattered everywhere. Even the brother that just died, that was doing all the traveling. He was a Black historian too. I don't know. Yeah. He said everywhere he went, he saw some of us, man. You just think once if we all could get on the same page.
See, I'm gonna start tripping, man. Please, we're doing good right now, brother.
Wait.
Don't start him up, man. Please.
Hey. Rinaldo told it like it was, and he had his sources and his pictures and everything else to back it up, So you can say what you want to say, but I think what we need to do for sure is we got to get up off.
We respect Philadelphia. We respect all our Bobby Hemmett's. We respect all of them. So regardless,
You got a little bit of
you gotta respect them.
Don't lie. You used to rock with Bobby Hemmett back in the day. Don't lie.
What you mean? I used to go over that man's house, yo.
See what I'm saying?
Bobby was
we all got a ways to go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. We can't forget where we came from, because I used to be a Christian, bro. I really did. I really thought that Jesus.
Hey, that's why I like to have shows like that when it's me just talking to the bros, right? Sometimes you gotta reel me in a little bit on some shit, right?
Indeed.
Yeah, everybody not there, yo. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't get a chance to go over Bobby Hemmett's house, and I go over his house, yo. He got a room, yo, and the books be from the floor, yo. No bookshelf, nigga don't have no bookshelf. He had all his books on the floor, yo. They should be piled all the way up to the ceiling. I'm like, how the fuck you get a book, yo?
Yo, and that's why you got a lot of books. I bet you that influenced you, because I noticed you got a lot of books. And I'm like, how you got all these books?
Yeah,
I got some books, but I ain't got as many books as you got. So you'd have been influenced way before me.
I used to see Dr. Benham had books, though. You know what I mean? And, people like John Jackson, you can go online and see their collection, see their shit. You like, God damn. You know what I mean? And you won't be able to go get it. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able, if you're talking about a subject, you want to be able to just go get it. I got about 100 books just right here general subject, you know what I mean? Just right here, where I can just grab real quick, right? Let me show y'all this real quick. This is gonna help you out, James. This is why I've been, you know what I mean? Like the argument for 2 years been a wild, ridiculous argument. But watch this though. Let me show y'all something. I'm gonna bring out two. I'm gonna start with this, right? This is what I'm gonna do this for y'all. All right, hold on, let me put this out. All right, I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna grab, all right, I wanna do this. All right. Share my screen. We're gonna go down the line. Y'all gonna see what I'm getting at. Watch this. Dive right into the conversation. All right, let me see right here. All right, bet. Let me see. All right, so y'all see it, right? This is a general website. All right. This is the Southern Methodist University. All right. Now go ahead and put this in there. Get that link. Pseudo killers, right? Okay, so right here, look. This says 6 million ancient Nile Valley artifacts collected. 6 million Nile Valley artifacts collected by SMU anthropology professor going to the British Museum. Dallas, more than 6 million ancient Nile Valley artifacts collected by SMU anthropology professor will be added to the collection of the British Museum in London. So who is this? This is Fred Windroff. That's the one, yeah, I'm saying that I crack everybody's head. People ain't reading his work. He did the archaeological digs in the Sudan and Egypt, right? And not the playa, right? He changed the whole complexion of stuff, right? Now, okay, let me come here to the Wikipedia so that y'all see this. Look.
Yeah, we see it.
All right, let me do this. There you go. Get that, grab that. But moving too fast, slow the tape down. Now, a list of museums of ancient Egyptian antiquities. Look, museum collection with special numbers. Look, 5,000 plus, right? This is African artifacts now. The Grand Egyptian Museum, look, over 100,000 artifacts due to being partly opened in 2018. Currently housing the Egyptian Museum in Cairo. Now watch this. British Museum, London. This is African artifacts in London, right? UK, over 100,000 artifacts, right? Look, watch this now. This deep. British Museum, not to include the 2001 donation. Windroff, he donated, look, 6 million artifacts. Listen, but hold on, but look, James. Look,
I'm just laughing, man. This crazy.
No, read this, James.
6 million.
Look. Of Egyptian and Sudanese, look, yo, prehistory, bro. Listen, let's wrap our brain around here, yo. This man found 6 million artifacts before Egypt, yo. Prehistory, nigga. Sudanese prehistory. Look, okay, why is this important? Let me show you how serious it was, how valuable it was. No, I don't want to do this. Nope. Let me see. Yep. Watch this. We're gonna come here. All right. SMU, right? You know I use nothing but the top-notch people. I don't play the games, right? Now I'm gonna come down here. Okay. This is at Not the Playa. For everyone at Not the Playa. All right. Now I'm gonna come here to right here. Now we're gonna see how special this man is. Watch this. Windroff, field work. Listen, watch this, James. You're gonna let us, James. It say Windroff's field work has resulted in findings that displaced numerously previously held theories. So at this point, what happened, James? What he do?
He's fixing to overthrow the current thought on whatever's going on.
Wow, okay, now watch this. Many Paleolithic sites were discovered and excavated in Nubia, where it was thought, look, no sites existed. See?
Hold on, I bet you that's where they flooded the land out at too. Which one?
Man, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna stop it. I ain't gonna.
I bet you. I ain't even read. I bet you that land he was at, they done flooded that whole area. What you want to bet?
That's gone. Look. early Saharan pottery was found and dated, look, yo, several thousand years before the oldest pottery in the Nile Valley. Previously thought to introduce pottery to the Sahara. Watch this. Domesticated cattle were discovered to be 2,000 years earlier than the first domestic cattle. And what, yo, what did it say, yo, southern what?
Southwest Asia.
Yeah, this is a checkmate right here. Look. I mean, I see you over here working, bro.
Long thought, look at this, long thought to be the source of domesticated cattle in Africa. Now we can't say that. See? Goes on to say, Windrow's study of usual metallithic structures at Napa Playa suggests an emergence, look, of social complexity in the late and final Neolithic. It says this excavation at Wadi Kubanya clarified the late Paleolithic cultural sequence in the Nile Valley.
Yo, I was just reading about that little location the other day. I kid you not. So this is crazy.
On, man. Listen, man. I'm a stop. But it goes on to say, it's saying in order to preserve archaeological records for future generations, in 2001, donation to the British Museum in London, it said his entire collection of Egyptian and Sudanese artifacts and environmental remains excavated over a period of 40,000 years, helping to extend back the story of the beginning of ancient Egypt. Whoa. Hold on.
You say by more than 5,000 years.
So look, helping to extend back the story of the beginning of ancient Egypt civilization by more than 5,000 years. Man, can we count? It says a selection of these materials is now permanent display in the newly refurbished gallery of the early Egypt and the British Museum. Amounting to 6 million artifacts, the Windroff collection is housed in dedicated storage areas within the museum and has been the focus of much study by researchers from all over the world. So listen, man. Listen.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to tell you.
How the hell he get 6 million pieces of
listen, man.
And check it out. He right here in Dallas, Texas, where I'm at.
Look,
this is crazy.
Look, I argued with 2 years with people about what Egypt was. The culture started in the South. They all threw bananas at me. I say, man, y'all not reading this stuff. You know, I got Windroff's books. You know what I'm saying? I got work that people just not reading, yo. I got David Windroff, Early Archaeology in Early Egypt, 10,000, 2,500 BCE, Cambridge, yo. I'm reading what people ain't reading, yo. There ain't nobody got Windroff work. Matter of fact, remember I showed you, if you read the Wikipedia article, it tell you that the shit come from is a transplant. You heard me read that before, right? Right, Pan-African James?
Yeah, correct.
You heard me read that Egypt the old kingdom can be considered a transplant from Sudanese. Remember I read that before?
Correct. We already established that earlier. But that right there, what you just read, and based on the amount of artifacts that guy had, that's gonna hold a lot of weight because he was digging extensively. But so I was just
6 million. Look, I said 6 million, yo. I ain't stuttering.
I wonder, do anybody got a collection bigger than his?
No, nigga. You see,
I'm just saying though. I mean, he got 6 million, and that was a private collection. That's just his private collection. Somebody else may have a private collection.
They might just have
bigger than his.
But I showed you all the stuff they got. Look, this on record. Anyway,
and look where they was digging at. Look where they was digging at. They wasn't digging nowhere else in the world. They over there where our people are and where we came from. And they, like you said, the man had to be busy. You know what I mean? To have that many artifacts, 6 million. Come on, he had to be very busy and had plenty of money.
But yo, if you notice this right here, yo, all this stuff right here, Boston Museum, Kinsey Museum, look, 45,000 artifacts. USA got 45,000, over 45,000. Cairo 50. Look, Boston, all that's outside of London. Look, the Pizza Museum. Look at that. London, 80,000. Look, yo, we can just keep going.
They got King Tut doing the tour right now.
English, 40,000. Look. And this speaks to what you're saying, Jane. Look, you see all that, right? Look, over 1,000. Look, over 1,000. Look, that's everywhere but where it's supposed to be. Look, over 100. Look. Now look at this. This is the funny one. Here's the one you talking about, James. Other significant collections with unspecified number of artifacts. There you go.
Wow.
Florida. Look, hold on, yo. Why Jerusalem got it? Remember I said, yo, they got more African artifacts in the Jerusalem Museum than the Hebrew artifacts. How is that making sense?
Because when they got the digging, that's probably all they found. Just imagine, you know what I'm saying? That's just right around the corner.
Look,
there wasn't really no real civilization. Look,
Norfolk, Virginia, South Wales, Miami Beach, Florida, Vermont, University of Liverpool.
Everybody got a piece.
Lisbon. Look, back in Jerusalem. Look, Israel. I just said Jerusalem. They go, Israel. Look, man.
Yo, do that for Mesopotamia.
No, you can't. No.
I just want to see the contrast, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would happen if we did that?
That's why you get into the conversation with them guys. Because when I'm coming. I know I'm coming when I come. That's why I don't like doing it, because I'm gonna come hard and everybody gonna be saying, come on, yo, give me a break, yo. It's always that when I come, because I'm coming. I got 6 million.
That's prime time, man.
I wish you would.
That's prime time. Prime time.
Give me 6 million artifacts in the Fayum. I say again, give me 6 million artifacts in the Fayum before you can start talking to me about the Fayum. Give me 6 million. I don't want to talk about nothing else. I don't want, nope. I need 6 million to start the conversation. Right. Don't talk to me about that. You ain't got 6 million artifacts in the Delta.
Yo, I seen a
nobody.
Video where this guy was talking about the story of Asar. Remember, we was trying to figure out if she was a virgin, and Smash had showed this video with the European guy. He was a scholar, and he was talking about how they had chopped up Asar's body, but he said they chopped it up into 42 pieces. I was like, what?
42 gnomes.
But you know, see, that's how you buzz people lying, huh? You know the original story is 13. 13 or 14, and that lets us know that they wasn't all the way at 42 yet when the original story was told, don't it?
Oh, I don't know.
If Asar's body was cut up into 13 pieces, and each one of those pieces represent a gnome, they only had 13 gnomes at the time of the original story, right?
I don't know. I'm listening to you.
That's just simple math. You know what I'm saying? But I was just noticing that he did that. You know, if you know the original story of Asar, he got chopped up to 13 or 14 pieces. Each one of those pieces represent a gnome. So the original story lets you know how far up the original civilization was.
Hey man, let me give some people some shout out, man. Shout out to Amir, man. Amir done had this book for damn near 10 years, yo. The early archaeology of Egypt, yo. I got that because he was saying, yo, get that. Remember that? Big up to me, Amir, yo. I'm a raw squad official, man. Big up to
Goldie.
Yeah, Goldie, he's something else, man. That's my guy. I mean, we go always go at it.
And Goldie go hard, man. He go hard and he ain't gonna quit.
Yeah, man, y'all can't get past him, Goldie, man. So we got Brendan Pseudo Killer and Amir, yo. I'm a raw squad official, man, in the building, man. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Yeah, man, make sure y'all tune in tomorrow, man, for Pseudo Killers at the Movie, man. It's gonna be a good one. Don't miss that.
We need to pay some attention to what went on in Memphis, man. I don't know. I think Sarnetta said he was gonna have something. He was gonna have something on.
I want to give me some of the 5 police officers, right?
Yeah, the brothers, man, beating up and killing another brother like that. That's crazy, man.
No, but I want to hear the excuse now, the Black Algers excuse, because
I'm gonna tell you what the excuse is. They was all Christians, huh?
Oh, come on.
Because if they would have been African-centered, they would have never beat our brother like that. See how simple that is?
Hey, he about right, man. He about
See what I'm saying? I'm going to tell you how I know. Because I was messed up in the mind. When I was doing the most treacherous and weirdest, the most worst thing to my people, I was indoctrinated with that. Soon as I got the right information, I would never do nothing to one of my brothers or sisters that I would have did. So it changes your mentality. So that's our simple solution to the problem. See how I keep it simple?
I knew I had the right one on the panel.
Love y'all brothers, man. I'm gonna go and smash out though, but nigga, y'all have a show. I'll be back on the panel, bro.
I appreciate you, bro. Hey, listen, man. We go back all the way back, yo, when you sent us those sweatshirts to wear at the Kevin on trial debate, yo. You remember that, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right.
I sent the flag and everything. Cause see,
right.
And then what's so crazy is Smash, he do a show 2 or 3 years or 4 years, remember whenever he came back, was talking about having the standards and the standards of Heru. And I was like, that's what the flag represents, us coming back to take back our stuff. So you know what I'm saying? So it all played out like it's supposed to.
Right? No matter how mad we get in this, at the end of the day, yo, our foundation is based on friendship, bro. Never forget that, yo.
Yeah,
always,
man. It's never personal, bro. Always. It's just always, if I disagree, I gotta be a strong man and just let you know as a brother. I ain't nothing personal, man. You wrong, you need to make sure, because look, this is going around the world. We can't be telling, and you know you scientifically literate. Yep. I'm 92% African. I am an African. So how can I tell another African to go back home and I know my genetics, I'm genetically an African myself. If we scientifically literate, we know we can't speak like that, right?
Okay, we scientifically literate, we know if a nigga was born in a place and got a grandmother and aunt and uncle, he can always get on the plane and go back home.
Yeah, we can't do that.
But he's living in Canada now.
That's
he living in Canada. How can he go back to
Africa?
He got farmland and stuff, and he can get on the plane, go back to his.
He can go back to Canada too. Then you should have told him to go back to Canada first. And then go back to Africa.
He going to school in Canada, yo. His home is Africa, yo.
Yeah, he'll go back home.
I'm saying listen, yo. Dude, I just don't like the way he twists up. It's not a slight for you to tell me to go back to Baltimore, yo, and teach that to them niggas. You think I'm gonna get mad? I wouldn't get mad, yo. That don't even make no sense to get mad. I'm like, not a problem, nigga. I've been back. What you talking about?
That's what he told you. He said, ain't no problem. I go back to Africa every year. That's what he said.
Okay, every year.
So he tried to, but still, it's just gonna take some time. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Because he needs.
And we gotta keep working at it. We gotta keep working at it, fellas. Yeah, hey, we can't keep beating each other up like this, man. We just gotta find a way to stop it and come together as a people and a family, man. If not, we're gonna always stay on the bottom and we're gonna be the laughing stock. Like Teddy Pendergrass said, the whole time laughing at you. You know, they're gonna be always laughing at us, man. They're gonna be laughing and talking about us. Idiots.
Oh man, Sacred Infinite Energy, she said that was mean. Can't do that. That was mean. Y'all really think that was mean? You tell that man. Y'all forgot he
it was. I don't mean. See. I know it hurt his feelings.
Wait a minute.
It had to hurt his feelings.
Yo, okay. Is it mean for him to tell me to go to Baltimore with that?
I don't.
Well, he didn't say that though, did he?
No. I'm asking you. Is it mean for him to say to go to Baltimore?
That's wrong with you doing that. He didn't even say that to you, huh? Well, why you want to flip it on him?
It's like take your ball and give me my ball and get my court type thing. Like,
listen, come on, man. I'm asking the honest truth, yo. If y'all tell me right now, look, yo, where you at? I'm in Atlanta. Won't you go back to Baltimore with them niggas and see how they go? Is that a nice?
You know how we take it.
That is funny.
No, yo.
You making a joke out of it, man.
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, what, nigga? I'm doing it right here, yo. But I might go back if I want. I got my pass, yo. I can still go. Yeah, I'm saying, but I ain't gonna be. Yeah. Oh my God, he's trying to sound like a white person when they said go back to Africa. That's not it, yo. No matter what it is, man, we gotta slow down sometime. I know what it sounds like, but I knew the man. If the man was, I would never tell none of y'all to go back to Africa, yo.
We ain't never been there, most of us. We ain't never been there.
Hold on. If y'all get too slick and Africa need too damn much, I would say, so just why not? You could move to Africa. You could actually get dual citizenship in Africa. Yeah, you could actually go to Ghana, yo. Yeah, that's one of the places where you can get
one of the places, yeah.
Right. Yeah. So don't talk me to death. I might hit you with that. Don't talk me to death. Live it like you say it.
But hey, what was going on at the time, if I'm really looking at it right, is that it was let's say a situation going on here in America, and you know, he was just giving his opinion on how things could be worked out or solved. He was participating in our struggle, man, or trying to. He was trying to show us he was wanting to be a part of it and try to help in his way, if it was just through verbal conversation. You know what I mean? And then you tell him, nah, we don't want to hear that, man. Go on back to Africa. That was cool. I felt hurt. It wasn't me.
Oh, man, I lost some friends. All my friends come back. I didn't mean it like that. Y'all got to
But it's all good, bro. We're going to get it worked out. We're going to work it out. We're going to work it out.
Come on, man. But I will tell you what. Now, this is what I can't do. I can't have people talking about they science and we need science, and because that say cool at the top of his lungs with the science, but then everything you saying is anti-science, yo. Like
that ain't right.
Right, that's why I'm on his neck. I ain't expecting nothing else.
I just think he's behind. He's behind with the science and all that.
Right, so then until you catch up, then you can talk. So we've been through too much, yo. We got a fractured consciousness, yo. We don't need another of that. That's my point. Like, how much can we stand? We got the Ali Muhammads, we got the Stinky Inkies, we got Polite, we got all these people. We got Red Pill, Green Pill. We got
what's the girl that
all of them. We don't need
Naphtali.
Naphtali. Oh
yeah.
my God.
I done checked her out. Something else. Yeah, boy.
Yo, they just keep coming and it just keep coming. As soon as I think we got a grip on it, yo, a new person pop up. It's like whack-a-mole. You knock one out, another one pop up. Whoop. Whoop. You be like, yo.
And then you got that Native American.
I got the Black Indian. Black Indian in the house.
We all messed up, man. We messed
in the
up.
house.
We messed up people.
That man say, I don't pay rent. I say, yo, listen, bro. Take that money that you could be paying every month, right? Stack your paper, yo. I hear babies in the background, yo. Do that.
Yeah.
So if they put you out, right? You can be like, that's okay. We got 10 stacked in the bank. We good. We just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Don't be out there. And this go for everybody, man. Whatever you think you're doing, man, make sure it don't harm your family, man. Right? If you think you got the herbs and spices, though, then don't pass that on. Then you just do it. You know what I'm saying? You do it. Don't you be the, don't pass that stuff on to other people when you know you don't know if it work or not. See, and this is my problem with the organizations that was claiming to be there for Black people. We found out in the pandemic that, you know what I'm saying, that all kinfolk wasn't kinfolk, yo. That the organization represented to help us. Yeah, when they claimed that they was for us and for the African American and for that, yo, that they made the wrong decision. And then not only made the wrong decision, right? They miseducated us on that. Because I always felt like, yo, you should have a choice whether you want to get vaccinated or not. But you got to give me the real information so I can make the choice. Don't lie and make up some stuff. That was my problem.
I agree with you.
Let me finish. So we had organizations that claim to be dedicated to the lives of African people globally. And then when we need you the most, to help us with the real information, you could have gave us the real information from scientific textbooks and then just say, I don't agree with that. I want to choose the herbs and the spices. You could have did that, but at least we could have had the real information. And with that, man, look, man, I'm out. Appreciate everybody that came through. Shout out to Brendan, shout out to Amir. Who else we got in the chat there? We got B Money, right? We got Six Fingers. We got Zucito, what up with you? We got Black Line Supreme. Who we got? We got Sacred Infinite Energy Empress, long name there, Shorty. Sonic, what's up with you? All right, man, appreciate everybody coming through tonight, man. Had a helpful conversation, no howling, no screaming, none of that, right? Everybody got their thing off, man. With that, y'all, I'm saying we out. Peace. Make sure y'all check us out tomorrow, 8 o'clock sharp.